And we're going live. Sweet, we are live. We're connected. We are good to go. Let me get the stats up on the screen for everybody to see, and we can talk a little bit about Lickitung and what makes it actually pretty dang good. Like, better than you would think, I think is the phrase we're going to use today. It's better than you think. It's better than it deserves to be based on the base stats. It's actually, I think, going to rate pretty dang high. All right. Sweet. I'm going to pop out the vertical chat so I can make sure to see everybody. Go. All right. Everything is looking good. Nice, nice. Okay. Sweet. Okay. So for Lickitung. All right. So we'll start with the base stats for Lickitung just to give a little bit of summary of what we're working with here. So it's a normal type Pokemon with 90 base HP, 55 attack, 75 defense, 60 special across the board in Gen 1 since those are combined, and 30 speed. It is very slow, but it has a couple of very key moves that I think are going to make it up for these pretty uninspiring stats. Its level up learn set is not very good. Like, it starts with Wrap, Supersonic, Stomp. It doesn't learn Lick in Gen 1, which is kind of weird. I don't know why that's the case. I guess that they just didn't see a reason to give it Lick. It's not a very strong move either in Gen 1, so maybe that's fair. Let me crack the window. It's a little dark in here. Let me get the sunlight in here a little bit. There we go. Lighten it up a little bit. There we go. Maybe move this a little, the secondary light a little closer as well. Nice. Okay. Sweet. So let's go ahead and get this thing. Well, I guess I almost put away the stat page. I need to talk about these moves real quick. The moves that I think are specifically going to make up the base stats are Swords Dance, Body Slam, Thunderbolt, Bubble Beam, and Ice Beam, as well as Earthquake. Those are some insanely good stats that I think are actually going to really make this thing pretty dang good in a Gen 1 playthrough. All right, so we can put the stats away now. Talk a little bit about the tier list as we get going here. Sweet. Okay, so for the tier list, this is now updated with last week's pincer run put in there on the A tier at an hour 4:12. For Lickitung, I would be pretty happy with a B tier finish, but I think it's not going to be too bad. I'm very, very curious how close we can get to like Bulbasaur and Jolteon's times. That would be pretty dang good for Lickitung. So that's going to be the goal today. All right. Let me check in with stream health, make sure everything is looking dandy. We want everything to be working pretty well. Okay. Looks like we are good. I'm going to go ahead and check in on the vertical as well. All right. Looks good. Okay. So I'll get ourselves all set up here, and then we will have the first run tonight, just checking out to see how it's, how my own plan for it is going to work out. We can work out any weird issues that we run into, and then we can do a second run to perfect the run and get the maximum time or minimum time, the best time we can possibly get for Lickitung. All right, so let's put away the tier list. Make sure my timer is up and running, which it is not yet. Let me grab that. Got to get our timer for the run. Okay, here we go. Got our timer. All right, and with that, I think it is time to get Lickitung off and rolling. Lickitung only through Pokemon Yellow, 4 times game speed. We are aiming for an hour and 20 or less. We will see how it goes. Sweet. Controller is connected. Settings are set. Let's do this. Ah! As I start the timer a little too soon. How about now? Let's do this. There we go. Okay. We are going. First run. Let's do this. Ah, this is supposed to be blue. My bad on that. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. Off to Oak and the lab. Hello, Lickitung. We will be having the custom follower sprites as well and all of that for this stream for Pokemon Yellow. Basically replacing the Pikachu in Pokemon Yellow with a Lickitung. Everything else in the game is vanilla yellow, just so we can get as clear a picture of Lickitung, I guess, as far as it would perform in the game as possible. We got our Lickitung here against Eevee. Wrap is actually not the worst move to start with, because it is a trapping move in Gen 1, and it's kind of busted for that reason. Trapping moves are actually decent. I didn't update the stats yet. Let me make sure that it has the best possible stats. I can just modify that on the back end here real right quick, which will give us basically the best chance at a decent finish that we can manage. Okay. Attack and defense set. Honestly, this thing got pretty decent DVs across the board just by rolling. Got a 12 special and 11 attack stat out of 15. Not too bad at all. All right. Let me get back to my timer. And let's get rolling. Look at that. The Lickitung dislikes Pokeballs. It is hanging out with us with his little follower sprite. Let's freaking go. If we keep missing Wrap, that's not going to be very quick, but I need some levels for Brock, so I might as well get those now, I guess. Hey, Jaden, how you doing? I'm doing pretty well today. I was sick for a couple of days, but I am back feeling pretty dang good. So we're back playing some Pokemon Yellow. Oops. To go through the grass. Got to warm up again. That's all right. This is the warm-up playthrough. We got a second one on the way. I'm back, baby. I'm thinking I'm back. I had a really rough cold for like 2 days. That made me feel pretty darn terrible. But as of this morning, back to mostly normal, which is great. I don't know if I want to fight the Pidgeys and stuff. Wrap is just kind of slow. I'm thinking we fight everybody except maybe not the rival on Route 22 on this first time. Because if we beat the rival again here, he will pick Jolteon for his starter. And frankly, that's not great for us because we're very slow. I don't really want to face a Jolteon with a 30 base speed if it can hit a Thunder and do decent damage. So that's not going to be a good time. Let's just get a couple of things here real right quick. Just so we can have some nice healing items. There will be no items allowed in battle, but I can use those between battles just to be rocking and rolling. I'm going to fight every trainer on the way to Brock, and that should be good enough. Hey, Ben, thank you for subscribing. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use Wrap. This is going to take a minute because it might drop my attack stat too. I don't think it has. I keep missing, and then there's the growl. Come on, Lickitung. Okay, we're going to have to chip this Nidoran down very slowly. Okay, this is not good. Maybe we can hit a Supersonic and mess it up. Yep, there we go, Lickitung, good job. That gets a Stomp. That is what I was excited for because Stomp is going to immediately make it much better than when we're stuck with only using Wrap. So let's go into this one. The follower sprite is cute? I guess so, huh? I don't know exactly how to make a Lickitung following right behind you constantly that cute. It's a little bit ominous, honestly. Lickitung has the best speed, imagine. Honestly, 30 base speed is going to just be totally like overkill. We're going to be so fast. It's going to be so strong. It's incredible. Very brave for using Lickitung. Honestly, Lickitung is not that bad because of its learn set. It's actually gets pretty decent moves across the board. Is this modded Pokemon Yellow? Basically, I went in and replaced Pikachu with Lickitung in every sense. It has a follower sprite and all of that goodness. It will kind of react to the emotes like Pikachu would normally do, just without Pikachu in those little images. But otherwise, it's vanilla yellow, so we can get a decent idea of how good Lickitung would be as a starter in Gen 1. Nice, level 10. I'm hoping for around level 11 or 12 for Brock. I'm thinking that might be enough. I should still catch a Pidgey over here, though. Hello, Pidgey, just as I was saying it. Oh, I just knock it right out. That's cool. No more Pidgey. Pidgey just got removed from battle. What if Lickitung got the best possible speed? It would immediately become actually pretty dang good. We're just slowly chipping away with Wrap. Okay, I have a couple more uses of Wrap. That's going to be enough to catch a Pidgey. I have to Wrap the Pidgey. I'm too strong to stomp it. Okay, 2 hits of that and then a Pokeball. That gives us a Pidgey. All right, Pidgey. So Marlon was the first one in chat today. And they were in chat talking about the stream tomorrow, which I am very excited for as well. So let's go out to Marlon. Thank you, Marlon, for the shout out for the stream tomorrow. There we go. So tomorrow I am going to be streaming a full Nuzlocke, as much as I can, a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Black. It'll be my first playthrough ever of either of those games, Black or White. So it's going to be a kind of a blind Nuzlocke. I won't really know what to expect going into those battles. So it's going to be kind of an exciting experience. Plus, I'm going to do some free member giveaways and some stuff like that. So make sure to stick around for tomorrow's stream if you guys want to see some cool stuff. I remember playing Yellow when I was a kid. As soon as I got a Butterfree Pikachu, it was boxed forever. That's kind of fair. I felt so bad as a kid boxing Pikachu. Like, I just felt so bad for it that I never wanted to box it because it made that terrible like cry. It made like such a sad cry when you put it in the box on the cartridge, like on the Game Boy, especially with those terrible speakers. It was just horrifying to me as a kid. So I was like, I have to keep the Pikachu, but it's just so bad. Okay, I think we're in a pretty decent spot. Level 11 for Rock. This will be the test. I will do a second. If this works, I'll do a second playthrough and we will know exactly where we need to be. I think hitting a Supersonic first is just going to be good. Let me try to just stomp this guy as quickly as we can. We are fast enough to flinch the Geodude. So we get through with decent health. We get level 12 as well right there, which is nice. Here, I think we Supersonic the Onix because that'll mess up his biting. And then we can Wrap, I guess, because he won't store up as much damage from that for his Bide. Bide only returns 1 hit of Wrap, but it doesn't actually... Okay, I think when he hits himself in Confusion, it ends Bide. So I think we're good. Yeah, it does. Okay, so that is an interesting thing to know. If it hits itself, it ends Bide. Actually helps us out quite a bit. It does outspeed, and I am just getting stuck in Bind, which I hate. Okay, we hit into the Bide. That might be it. Hit yourself. Come on. There we go. Ah! There it is. Okay, so level 11 is... I'm going to try it one more time. It's close. I think if we get a little bit luckier or play a little bit better, I guess it's level 12 technically. Hello, just a level traveler. I'm new to the stream. Well, Smiley, thank you for joining us. Glad to have you here. All right, so I'm going to try the same strategy, except I miss a Supersonic right off the bat. I could try to Wrap the Geodude. I could just try to do this. And then Geodude can't do any damage to me. Maybe this is better than using Stomp on Geodude. I can't get a flinch, technically, but I can kind of trap this Geodude so it can't do anything. We can get to Onix then with better health. Okay. The Bide is kind of our worst nightmare in this fight. We just want to keep Onix confused as much as we can, I guess, because it will mess up the Biding. Okay. Bide can either be 2 or 3 turns, and that is why I sometimes go for an extra Supersonic at the end when he's... I'm not sure if he's biting or not. Okay, the bind is rough. Okay. I think we're going to need level 13. I don't think there's really a good, reliable way to be able to beat Brock at level 11, which is a bummer, because that means that we're not quite going to be able to do like a minimum training route because we're going to have to grind a little bit on wild encounters. Hey, Clean Monkey, how you doing? I have a question for you. If quizzes are quizzical, then what are tests? Well, that's an interesting question, isn't it? Hello, Demon Null, how you doing? How are you doing? Okay, I'm trying to get to level 13, I think, for Brock. It's not really a better way to get levels at this point than just training. Maybe I could train in the forest. It's actually a little bit better. Except for this level 7 Pidgey's going to be decent experience. Nice. I can just run around out here and try to get some higher level encounters. Lickitung the goat. Well, we will see. I'm guessing it's actually going to be pretty good. This Brock split is a little bit worrying because it doesn't have good moves against Brock, and it's going to rely on a bit of luck, I think, just based on how it's going so far. But at level 13, I'm hoping that we actually won't be too terribly badly matched here. Oh, hello, Lickitung. Let's get to level 13. Got some nice calm music while we train in the forest, just knocking out all these random encounters. Hello, Pidgeotto. That is a 1% encounter. The Pidgeotto. Very rare sight in Viridian. Good for training, though. Can you only use Lickitung? Yes, only a Lickitung. We're going to beat the entire game with only Lickitung. I'm going to go heal. I don't really want to use Wrap on everything to beat it. Yes, it's a solo run. Exactly, Demon Null. I can't use any items in battle either. I can use some HM pals just to get through the game, so I don't have to teach every TM to or HM to Lickitung. That would be a pretty terrible experience because Lickitung is already going to have a little bit of an uphill battle. Wow, those were actually really close to being level 13. Okay. Heal up. We'll try level 13 here for Brock and see how that goes. That might just be enough to make this battle even easier because it was, I think, possible. It was just very improbable with at level like 11, 12. Which I feel bad for you because of Bruno. Nah, Bruno's going to be a piece of cake. I'm not even worried for Bruno at all. All right, here we go. Brock, let's battle. I did the math for you and all the TMs I want for my team. In Platinum, I need to fight the odd couple at 65 times. That is a lot of times. I could just Wrap. Okay. I can Wrap stall Geodude. It's very slow still. That's wildly slow, but we can technically keep him from doing any damage. It's slow. It's probably the most reliable. It's probably what we should be doing because we can't outspeed the Onix. I'm trying to talk myself into doing Stomp because it'll be faster, but I just don't think it's going to be good enough. The bind is actually the worst thing I can do because we can actually mitigate some of the biting with the confusion, even though Supersonic is pretty inaccurate. Come on, Onix, hit yourself in confusion. Oh, wait, it was still confused. There's the bide. That's what I was waiting for. It hurt itself in confusion. Bide. Okay. It unleashed energy. We're fine. We have fine. It hurt itself in confusion. That's it. So Brock is very possible at 13. That's going to be the goal now for the next playthrough. Level 13. Why did you choose Lickitung? It was a part of a series. I'm in the UK, so your streams are usually quite late for me, and I may have missed the reason. Yeah, so we're trying to get every Pokemon through Pokemon Yellow as basically as quickly as possible, setting real-time best results, not game time, because it's just the most reliable. I don't need to be in here. What am I doing? I don't need any more items. Let's just go. But like my real time is going to be a little bit different than game time because I'm playing at 4 times game speed. But basically the fastest real time through the game gets ranked on a tier list. We're trying to get every Pokemon from Kanto onto a tier list. How do you get your Lickitung to follow you? I built that into the game. I have a ROM that I can dive into and modify a little bit just for all of these little customizations, and it's really nice. You need to get 702,000 Pokédollars. You're gonna be almost a Poké millionaire. That is a lot of grinding, though. Good luck on that one. Oh, and just everybody that is not aware, Good is our fantastic moderator. They will probably be around for some of the Saturday stream as well. So they are fantastic. You can get to know them as well in the Discord and come hang out with us there. But they've been fantastic at moderating both sides of the stream. Hello, hello. Sweet. Okay. Get around this lass. Excuse me, Spiro. Get out of my way. Out of the way. All right, so we got our first badge. We're off toward Misty. Hello, you're late, but you're here. Well, Chuan, I'm glad you're here. I am glad that you have come to join us. We're going to immediately get a bit of an upgrade right here because somehow, some way, we have a water gun for Lickitung instead of disable, because disable is terrible. I'm also going to teach Bide, I think, instead of Supersonic at this point. Supersonic's pretty bad, so we're going to do Bide instead. I'll have to get into a battle for the Pokemon card to update. It'll sort itself out. There we go. Lickitung actually learns a lot of elemental moves, which is kind of crazy. It doesn't seem like something that should be like, you know, using water gun and ice beam, but it can. Lickitung is just able to do a lot more than you may expect. It is so powerful. Oh, you were packing for a camping trip next week? Shuman, that's awesome. That is very cool. I haven't been camping in a minute. I don't need that escape rope. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Up and around this lass. All these dang Zubats, get out of my way. I actually think we will want Mega Punch here, because we can learn this as well. We have so many more TMs than the last few Pokemon we've played. In the place of Wrap, I don't think we need to fight that guy. We could, I guess, for more experience. Not really necessary. I will fight this hiker though. He's pretty good experience, and with Water Gun, it's gonna be a piece of cake. We're gonna fight this guy. Go, and we just Water Gun all through his team. If only we could get this before Brock without cheats, because that's one of the caveats with a solo run. You cannot use cheats because Gen 1 is very easy to cheese your way through. But we're trying to play this as an honest-to-goodness run with just a Lickitung. You love the sprite? Thank you, Chuman. Our little follower buddy here. Our little Lickitung just chasing us through the game. The horror. He's just following us everywhere. Okay, I think that we're actually in a pretty good spot. Let's just take on these two battles. I do have Mega Punch now. I don't love that it's inaccurate, but it is our best move now. But maybe I should stick to Stomp, just for accuracy purposes. Okay. Oh, excuse me. The poison is not very kind. Coughing. All right, let's heal up. Let's use an antidote. Move this Dome Fossil out the way. And fight Team Rocket. Do. Not with the poison, Ekans. My goodness. All right, that's level 18. I'm going to try to Mega Punch again. Let's see if we get lucky. There we go, at one-shots. I can technically probably two-shot this with Stomp. Mega Punch is a little bit more powerful, though. So he looks so cute in the back sprite. OMG. He has a pretty good back sprite, honestly, for yellow version. Some of the back sprites are a little bit alarming. But Lickitung isn't too bad. Honestly, his sprite work in yellow overall is actually pretty cute, considering it's such a random Pokemon. So I could get Bubble Beam. I'm thinking we wait until after Nugget Bridge to fight Misty, though. We don't really have a good advantage against her. So I'm just going to move along and we'll come back for Misty. His tongue wags as he walks. Yes, it does. We got Water Gun for Sandshrew. We don't have the greatest special, but 60 special, honestly, in Gen 1 is not that bad. Oh, the accuracy is starting to be rough, though. There we go. Okay, yes, Blue. I get it. Get out of my way. He's talking my ear off. We got to get going. we're trying to beat the game as quickly as possible as we can, I guess. That was kind of redundant. What's the best level to beat Cynthia in Pokemon? It very much depends on your team. She can be pretty difficult, but really the key with her is kind of maximizing your type matchups, I guess. It's a good way to say that. If you have the best team structured for her as possible, she's actually not nearly as difficult as you may like remember her being. I'm gonna adjust that a little bit. A really good Pokemon can be at this point at like 9 minutes. So we lost a few minutes at Brock, but I think we can shave off some of that time pretty easily in the next one. Now that we know kind of where we need to be at, and we can also drop those 2 resets that we had to take against Brock. 2 losses. With only grass type is going to be tough. That's not a great matchup for Cynthia, I don't believe. It very much depends on a lot of things, Mr. Skeleton. There's a lot of factors for what levels. I would just prioritize getting some setup moves, and if you have grass types, getting some sleep powder or things like that in order to set up is going to help a lot. That'd be my recommendation. Did you know, depending on your first 2 rival fights, the first 2 rival fights decides your evolution? Yes. So if you win the lab battle in Pokemon Yellow, you'll be facing a Flareon. If you beat the rival both there and on the optional battle outside of Viridian, you'll be facing a Jolteon. But if you lose the first battle, even if you win the second battle, you have to face Vaporeon. But this is going to go to... let's give this to somebody new, shall we? You know what? Is that Kling or King? I believe that's King Monkey with 2 eyes. King Monkey, this is going to you. I hope I'm spelling that right. Kind of hard to see on my secondary screen, but hopefully that is right. Thank you for hanging out with us, King. Okay. We have water guns. We can just go straight to this hiker battle. All right. Stomp is probably still the best for Machop, and then we can water gun. Yes, 2 eyes. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Around all of those trainers. Let's go ahead and Mega Punch. Just knock these things right out. Look at that. Oh, it survived. Not Nidoran, just barely surviving. Okay, we basically don't want any other moves for Lickitung at this point from its regular level up moveset because it doesn't learn a lot of very good stuff from this point on. Honestly, it's not great from here as far as what it gets by level up. The benefit is that it gets a lot of great TMs. And that's going to be really clutch. All right, Mega Punch should be fine to get us through this fight as well. It's not the most accurate, but it is making it so we don't have to go back to the Pokemon Center. And that is fantastic. Sweet. Lickitung, it's okay. We got to help out Bill. And then he's going to give us the ticket. There we go. Perfect. Now we got to go fight Misty. 22 minutes, not bad. For a first round of Lickitung, not too bad at all. Zoom. All right, and let's go to the gym. There we go. Yep. Beat Pokemon Yellow with only a Lickitung. That is correct. Get out of here, Goldeen. All right, I'm going to drop a save because I'm not sure exactly how Misty's going to go. Let's give this a shot. Normal type TM coverage is low-key ace. Yeah, it's so good. Honestly, like, shockingly good. Most normal types actually have really good TM learn sets, and it's kind of crazy. Defense Curl. I'm going to probably learn that in place of Bide. It will give us some badge boosting. I don't know if it's super important. I probably should have just started attacking, but... it's decent as long as we don't get too many bubble beams. We're fine. Not too bad at all, actually. Totally doable. Sweet. We actually will teach that right now as well, because we can also learn bubble beams somehow. We learn all the elemental stuff, pretty much. No dig, though, which is a little bit disappointing, because that would be actually kind of helpful. Alrighty. We are off. I will drop another save right here. I don't think this is an issue either, but we're going to just be a little bit cautious in this first one. Yeah, the TM coverage plus only having one weakness, and fighting type moves are kind of terrible in Gen 1, so it's not even that much of a weakness, really. All right, we got Dig. We cannot use it for Lickitung. We'll have to use it for our Charmander just as an HM PAL can. Okay. Got our full restore. Electric types being real quiet since this. Yeah, I mean, especially in Gen 1, electric types, despite the one weakness, really are not very good at all. They really have a tough time. You got some nice chill music in the background while we just wipe out these teams. Are there any rules to this playthrough other than only Lickitung? No items in battle, and no cheats or glitches. We have to do this as like a regular playthrough. And no double team TM. That is one, I guess, kind of important caveat as well. Because double team kind of breaks Gen 1. I am allowing any Pokemon that learn, like, either minimize or double team to use that if they learn it by level up. Like, that's totally fine. I think we will need rest, so I'm going to go down this way. But Pokemon that, like, almost every Pokemon can learn double team through the TM, so I'm not allowing that just because it'd be just too dang good. Okay. Tentacle. Tentacle. Don't do this. Okay. Now, Staryu, please just let us through. There we go. That was not the comfiest battle. All right, we got the rest TM, which is very nice. It's good backup in case we get in a bit of a sticky situation later on. I'll go ahead and potion up all the way. And this is going to be Body Slam right here. Double Team is insane as well as Swords Dance and Growth. Yeah, I mean, and we get Swords Dance on Lickitung as well. So, like, we would be crazy busted with the two of them. But that's for a lot of Pokemon, so that's why it's not allowed. Basically, anything that breaks the game is not allowed. Yeah, Tyson, no items in battle. You're absolutely correct. That's just because some items like the X accuracy are actually also broken in this generation. So it's the easiest way to make it so you cannot kind of cheese the game. And the goal is to basically get the best results to like actually prove how good a Pokemon is and not just have everyone beat the game in like 2 seconds. I'm going to replace the Mega Punch with Body Slam, and then we can start smashing our way through the game. Bro, Lickitung should learn Lick. It does in the generations after, but not in Gen 1. I don't think it would have been much help because it's only 20 base power in Gen 1 too. It's not very good. And it's not super effective against Psychic types either, so not a huge benefit to have it, honestly. I think the one benefit is that it would be good against Brock. It would be pretty good for Brock, but otherwise not really that useful. How does Lickitung get a haircut? It is alarming to imagine if Lickitung was just covered in very fine hair like a mammal. I don't like that. Most normal types are mammals, so maybe that's the case, and that's a terrifying idea. Of course, in real life, Lickitung in any way is probably very concerning. All right, I'm going to pause real quick, grab some water. Apologizing if there's any funny audio. I'm just coming off a cold, so when I'm talking, it maybe is a little bit stuffy. Hopefully it's not too bad, because it was real rough a couple of days ago, so I had to cancel the last one. Feeling pretty much back to normal, though, which is good. Hydrate or dihydrate? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Okay. Now, we have to teach our Dig TM to Charmander as well as Cut in the place of just some random move on the moveset. And then we have to cut the tree. I do have this automatically solved for all Pokemon in specifically Surge's gym here, just because this puzzle is the worst puzzle in Pokemon. This just random trash can thing. It's terrible. I don't want any Pokemon to be held up by me stumbling around trying to figure out the dang trash cans. And I think we can just two-shot. Oh, almost. No, besides Growl, we can almost just two-shot that Raichu. That's crazy. And we're actually going to go ahead and teach this, I do believe. My thought right now is I should just go ahead and teach this. Ooh, in the place of defense curl, I guess. It'll take a second for the card to update. Just give it a moment. Yes, tell me all about that Rapidash. Remember to like, guys? Yes, thank you, King Monkey. You can also double tap on the vertical stream in order to like, I do believe. That would be fantastic. Let's see. Who else can we give a shout out to? Chumon, you've been fantastic in the chat today over there. Let's give this to Chumon. Thank you, Chumon, for hanging out with us today. All right. We're going to go ahead and dig. This will take us back to Cerulean because we didn't even visit that Pokemon Center. So that is fantastic. Isn't the corner trash can broken too? I believe so, which really doesn't help the situation. All right, so I need to switch on my items just a little bit here so we can have the bicycle ready to go. Using the bicycle does make it go a little bit faster. Oop, if I can not miss the inputs there. You have to cut, and then I don't think we have any concern here. Let the card reset. There we go. We have Thunderbolt. What moveset do you plan for Lickitung to have? That's a great question. I think we're gonna roll through all of the elemental moves in different parts of the game. Like for now, we have Thunderbolt and Bubble Beam. I'll probably hold on to Bubble Beam for a while. I do plan on eventually getting Ice Beam for that as well. And then Earthquake is gonna be great. Drews, thank you for subscribing. That is fantastic of you. Body slam through all these bugs. That's wild that thing survived. Okay, just get us all around there. There we go. And dodge that trainer. And we are in Rock Tunnel. I need to quickly grab my repels. Where'd they go? Okay, these two guys are why I learned Thunderbolt, because we can Bubble Beam the Cubones. Look at that. 60 special is honestly good enough to actually not be that bad at using those moves. It's kind of crazy. The scaling in Gen 1 is totally different than in current Pokemon. Like 60 in the stats actually not terrible, even though it sounds really bad. Okay, there we go. I find the bike on 4 times speed so difficult. It is tough. It takes a bit of practice. I still have a couple of places I don't use the bike just because it's so fast that it gets a little bit difficult to control. I like it in here because a lot of this cave is just straight lines. As long as you find your kind of like marks that you have to be at. I'm gonna save. I don't think we're gonna have any issue here because we have Bubble Beam, but let's just check this out. Bubble Beam, we're good. Yeah, man, this is the second time I've come across your live yellow runs and I always stop to watch. Great videos. Thank you so much, Drews. That's fantastic of you. That is fantastic. I love to hear that. I used to do these as edited videos like every week, but in recent time, I have not had, where am I going? Repel. I have not had enough time to make full edited videos about them. And it's just sometimes more fun to talk it through with you live of like what the thought process is behind the Pokemon, what makes them special. And I find it just easier to do live. Are you speedrunning? Yes, this is the first attempt of 2 today. So we are just kind of exploring our options with Lickitung, just seeing what works well and what we need to improve. We learned some things at Brock. I think that the next one's going to be even better, but we're 32 minutes in with 3 badges, and I have run out of moves. We're going to Bubble Beam. Kanase 2000. I'm guessing totally on that. Thank you for subscribing. I know PP left for that one. We got to stomp. Only Lickitung. Yep. That's all we can use in battle. I do have some HM pals, but they are only 4 HMs. They cannot see the light of day, the light of battle. Okay, where is the elixir? There it is. And then 1 Mississippi. There's a nugget right there. Boom. Okie dokie. So I need to heal here, both for body slam and so I can dig back out. I don't know if Lickitung needs that many vitamins because frankly, we're not going to outspeed much at all, even with vitamins. Thinking, do we actually get everything down here? So we might be able to cut it to save time. I'm thinking we do. I'm thinking we're going to be just fine without. Because our main issue is going to be we just need to set up. Once we set up, we're fine. So because of that, I'm actually going to just get the bare minimum, and we're going to see how it goes. If it goes terribly, I will know for next time, and we can get a little bit more prep down there. Okay, from there, we just go get some items. Okay, let's go sell some stuff. And see what that puts us. 2 nuggets. And what else can I sell here? I kind of want that. I'm going to sell the paralyzed heal and the antidote at this point, just so we have more space in the bag. I'll hang on to the potion just in case. No. I don't think we're going to need it. Just clear the bag a little bit as much as possible. Sweet. I need to buy some super repels. We'll just grab those. Perfect. I did buy those, right? Yeah, okay. Sometimes I think that I did something and I have to just quickly double check to not waste my time wandering around. Ooh. I don't know if we're going to use a mimic. I actually don't know. I did not think that far ahead. Excuse me. Hello. Little girl, talk to me. I need this ice beam. There we go. She like turned toward me and then started walking. I must have just perfectly timed the frames on that one. Let's see. We want our super repel. We will be using that ice beam. So I do not want to sell it, but I don't have anything else to sell. Let's just buy however many we can here. I guess calcium is probably the only thing we really need. We're going to stack so much with Swords Dance, I don't think we're going to need any more attack, honestly. Will be good enough. Good enough. All right. Oops. Wrong one. There we go. I hate when they walk away from you or just stand in your way forever. Yeah, the NPCs can be kind of a bother in these games. Drews, you're playing through X and Y for the first time right now? Nice. I'll be actually playing Pokemon Black. Well, I don't have to walk back. I could fly. I just have to actually teach that. I'll be playing Pokemon Black for the first time tomorrow on stream as part of a celebration for hitting 2,000 subscribers. So if you want to join me for that and see my first playthrough of Black version or Gen 5 in general, I totally missed that generation back in the day. I would love for you to be there. Wait, I didn't pick up another... I was talking. I didn't pick up another drink. So hyped for tomorrow. I'm glad. It's going to be a really good playthrough, I think. I am excited. I know nothing about Gen 5, so it's going to be a bit of an adventure. I'm going to be a total noob playing Gen 5 for the first time. I do want to open up Saffron real quick, just so we can fly there later. Yeah, have this fresh water. I walked all the way over there for you. There you go. We don't get Psychic, which would be nice. The thirsty Lickitung. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. All right, I'm not going to teach Ice Beam yet. I'm going to hang on to that for a while. We're going to use that at the end of the game. Better to have them and not need them and than need and not have. Well, I'm just going to be rocking with as little as possible, basically. We're trying to speed through the game. So if we can get away with not having them, I'm going to be very happy because it will shave off some time for us later in the playthrough. Those elemental moves, though, are really helpful because they do some nice damage there. Sweet. And we are moving on. Let me use a repel so we don't run into the ghosties. Too expensive to get right now. I know. When searching for them, oh my gosh, they went up to like $100 just for Black and White. I know Black and White 2 is also pretty expensive, but kind of nuts. Okay, hello. That Nightshade actually might be a problem. Come on, Lickitung, you got this. No Slam. Slam is pretty bad. Ooh, ah! Oh no, when did I last save? Ah, that sucks. That sucks. I'm gonna let these guys faint. in battle just so I don't have to reset. I don't know when the last time we saved was. It's been a while. I don't want to lose all that progress. They're not going to do anything here. They're just going to faint. That's all they're trying to do. It's rough. I should have been more careful. I should have healed up. That's rough. Oh, I need to count that as a reset. That was a reset. There we go. That was a trainer battle. Oh, I said before blue battle. I didn't realize. Oh, well. I thought I didn't save before blue, so I thought the last time I'd saved was like before Celadon. And I was like, that's so far to go back. That would have been way too far for stream. Oop, hello. Got stuck in that dang trainer battle. Okay, now I'm going to save right here. We're going to try that again at full health. What happened to the bug type? Oh, the pincer run? Pincer did very well. Honestly, pincer's the best bug type because it basically plays like not a bug type, which is it's actually a benefit for it in Gen 1 because bug type moves like just don't really exist. The best one is like Twin Needle that hits twice for 25 power. It's not very good. Wow, okay. So good to know that battle, even at full health, actually pretty rough. Don't love that. I don't love that at all. Maybe just 1 HP up is going to make the difference, right? Maybe that's what we need. That's alarming, though, that battle's actually pretty tough. Thunderbolt is not enough damage. I wish I had Dig for that. We're going to save here again. Pokemon Black is the most underrated Pokemon game in your opinion. I've heard really good things about it. I kind of feel sad that I had never got around to it until now because I played all the way from Gens 1 through 4, like when they were still fairly topical, I guess. But yeah, I kind of fell off of Pokemon as a franchise around Gen 4 just because I think it was the age I was at. I kind of aged out of a lot of the marketing around it. And I mean, as a high schooler, you kind of do this weird, like, you tend to like try to give up childish stuff to like fit in and stuff like that. I think it was probably some of that kind of thing. But then as an adult, you kind of look back and like, hey, it's totally fine if I just actually genuinely like playing Pokemon. There's no harm in that. And indeed, there's no harm in it whatsoever. They're just fun. You're changing my opinion on Lickitung right now, Beast. It's honestly way better than it has any right to be. And I don't even have Swords Dance yet, or Earthquake. It's gonna get even better. We're just getting started. Sludge? Get out of here with that sludge. That's nothing. Oh, the poison. We're fine though. All good. Goodbye, Team Rocket. You love the soundtrack? Gen 5 story is also really good. That's awesome to hear. I'm excited for all this stuff because it's gonna be like all new to me, which I love. Just new experiences like that in these games because that's why I do a lot of these speedrunning things. It's like I like the new experience in games that, you know, means so much to me. But we need to head off to the bike route if I can get in the right spot here, and then I can use a Super Repel and the Pokeflute. It has one of the biggest level gaps between gym leaders, which makes it more fun. That's gonna be awesome. I do plan on using some rare candies if possible. I'm gonna have to kind of try out. I have a Game Shark code for the infinite rare candies, so hopefully that all works out pretty well. Is it Game Shark code or Action code? I can't remember what it was called, but yeah. So that might help speed up the playthrough because I want to get basically as much of it done in one stream as possible. It's gonna be a long stream. I'm aiming for like around 6-hour stream. We will see how it goes. Okay, gonna use another Super Repel here and a Bicycle. We are a little bit under leveled for this area, so you will see some encounters like this. But I want these vitamins. They're gonna be very nice. And then I think, oops, that was a really goofy pathing there. I think we just run this without any more repels, honestly, because there's not much left. Here we go, gold teeth, and skip the TM, because that's the TM for double team. It is not allowed. We can dig out. Okay, so that's Safari Zone done. Let's go ahead and fly back to, I think we do Saffron now, so we can get Swords Dance. That seems to make the most sense in my mind. So we want to go, let's go to level 10 first. This is where you get Earthquake, which will be very nice. Megan, Gen 5 was your first Pokemon game? That's awesome. I love hearing people's experiences from the franchise because I am such an oldie for starting with Gen 1, but it's so cool to see what people think of these old games if they start in newer gens and all of that stuff. One more floor to get another vitamin. Oh, except I am all full up of stuff. Some speed boosting items. I can also use the PP up on a Body Slam, I think is probably just the best way to do that. Just because we probably want to use Body Slam the most. Got a full restore. Protein, there we go, protein. Have a protein. I have so much stuff I didn't use. Earthquake, huh? I'm thinking we swap Thunderbolt for Earthquake now. Is the thought process. Because at this point, we're going to hit probably harder. We can use that. Calcium. We're probably going to hit harder with Earthquake than we will with Thunderbolt. So this is where we're going to drop Thunderbolt, I think is the plan here. Let's just see how it goes. Why not Stomp? I could drop Stomp because for like a brief moment, but I am going to be learning Swords Dance as soon as I pick up this card key. So that's going to immediately become Swords Dance in like 2 seconds here. So Thunderbolt is going to become Earthquake at that point, and then right now I can go up 2 floors, open this door, and this is Swords Dance. So this is going to replace Stomp right there for Swords Dance. Now, this allows us to get one more. Oop, hello. Yes, you love me. That's fantastic. Protein. And we can go through here, open this door. That is the way to blue. So we can open this, grab an extra healing item. I do want some more levels for blue and or for Koga. I think we are going to want to do Koga first, but maybe it'll actually just be fine to fight blue. I'm not really sure. Either way, I think we will want a couple of levels and can easily fight this guy. Except that did kind of do more damage than I wanted it to. He just barely survives the earthquake. There we go. So I will, let's see, fight this guy too, just because he's here. Got to use the hyper potion there though, so I don't get a little too uncomfy. Shumon started in Gen 1 as well. That's awesome. Never stopped playing it despite getting mildly bullied for it in middle school. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes, huh? People don't see the awesomeness of Pokemon at a certain age range specifically. Uh-oh. We're asleep. It's fine. We're fine. There's level 34. I'm trying to think. I don't think we want to try Koga. But I don't think we're ready for blue either. Let's fight a couple more guys here. And then try blue first. If it's bad, we can go to Koga and then come back for blue. Oop. I should be using Earthquake, except it's disabled now. Body Slam is better with Stab unless it's super effective. What's my favorite overall generation? I mean, I have a real fondness for Gen 3 specifically. Gen 1 is where I started, so I love Generation 1. But there's kind of a different reason that I like each of them, right? Like Gen 1 I love because of how janky it is and how weird it can be. But I think that Generation 3 is a fantastic entry in the series, both the Fire Red games, Fire Red Leaf Green, and the Hoenn games. I think they're all very good, especially for, you know, the time. They really feel like the Pokemon coming into its own identity, which is awesome. In more recent times, I really loved Arceus, Legends Arceus. So I think that would have to be up there for the modern ones. I have not played Scarlet and Violet much either. I want to do another real playthrough of that at some point in the future. All right. I am going to... Let's Swords Dance here, like twice. And then let's... Ooh, hello. And then at this point, probably Bubble Beam's still better. Ooh, that actually does not do very much. Maybe Body Slam is better here. Okay, so Cloyster will be a bit of a bother here. Yeah, okay. I think we need a higher level for both. Maybe for Blue and for Koga. This might be a good chance actually to use some rare candies. I'm thinking we just actually maybe just plan on using like 5 rare candies right here. And then that will get us to where we need to be. It's a little bit early. Let's see how it goes. Let's give a little test here. Unpopular opinions, Arceus is way better than Scarlet and Violet. Really, Drews? I don't know enough about Scarlet and Violet to really give a good opinion on it. That crit from Swift is really obnoxious. All right, Sand Slash. Hold your horses there. We're fully set up with Swords Dance now, so I'm just going to start body slamming. It's paralyzed. Fantastic. We have speed now. Earthquake. Ooh, Sonic Boom. Okay. I was hoping for a tackle there. Recover. Fantastic. Kadabra, get out of here. We level up. Flareon, do nothing. Perfect. So level 40, it is possible to get through that fight. Nice to see. Good stuff there. Good stuff. I can use the max potion now. Because from there, Team Rocket and Giovanni do not worry me whatsoever. All right. Tepig is cute. I know that people don't like Tepig or Emboar. I think it's cute, but I don't know Gen 5, so maybe it doesn't perform well, or maybe people are just weird and don't like it. I don't know. That one I don't know. Chumon likes Gen 2 and 4 the best. 4 is pretty cool. They definitely introduce a lot of really cool mechanics in 4, like the physical special split. I have to use a full restore here, which sucks, but there it is. Okay, Swords Dance, Earthquake, and Body Slam should easily get me through this fight. This is where you will see... Oh, okay, the double kick. The crit on double kick is nuts. Okay, let's just get rid of you, Nidorino. You're doing way too much damage. Okay, level up. Persian, Body Slam. Okay, we got badge boosted again. Bubble Beam. Oh, we missed a Bubble Beam. Gen 1 miss. That's not good. Guard Spec, perfect. Giovanni just threw. That's fine. We're fine. Look at that dumb little guy hanging out behind us. All right, let's get out of here. Okay. I like how Gen 4 allowed you to have your Pokemon follow you. Yes, I loved that. Let's see. I think the Koga's up next. Our next endeavor here. In theory, I could go to Silph, use the rare candies for Koga's fight, and then maybe get through that way. So I would have the badge boost for the blue fight. Don't know how much it would matter. It might help out some. I'm kind of worried that our fight against Koga is not going to be super easy. Oop, I just walked into an extra fight. That's okay. People don't like Emboar because it's the third fighting starter. Oh, that makes sense. There's way too many firefighting starters, I guess. That is true. I had forgotten about that. The plot for Gen 5 makes it your favorite gen. That's really cool. I'm really excited to see what that's all about. I've heard that from several people. That's really cool, though. There we go. Heal up. The Fire Red Leaf Games... Circus Boy, sorry I missed this. The Fire Red Leaf Green games always threw me off with the Sebi Islands, and the music never hit for me. That's fair. The Sebi Islands was an interesting change that I don't really quite understand, but I get that. When you revisit Gen 1, you go with RBY instead, since the mechanics and glitches are so much different anyway. Yeah. All of the Gen 1 stuff is so unique to Gen 1 that it's kind of a separate experience, honestly. Okay, do I have any more healing items? I used up all my healing items. Dang it. Okay. We are going to go back and heal one more time. We're going to see how Koga is. It could make sense to face Koga before Rival just for consistency. But it was possible the way we did it. Let's see how bad the ninja trainer here can be. Giovanni always names Embor Ganondorf. I love that. I think... Is it going to sleep powder us? Okay, it's going to immediately sleep powder us. Don't love that. Special fell. Don't love that either. The sleeping is problematic. Is it going to always go for sleep powder? It's always going to go for sleep powder. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. This fight is kind of tough, actually. Like, we got enough set up probably that it will be fine. I do outspeed, actually. That's actually a big difference. If he just doesn't do anything... Okay, he doesn't do anything. That's about the level I need for that fight anyway. That's not the easiest fight because of all that sleep powder for the setup. If I survive the first one at level like 44-ish, 43, then I can actually... I missed Erica, didn't I? I missed Erica. Let's go back for Erica. I always forget Erica. She's kind of the random gym leader that is... Because you can fight her whenever, I often just don't even think about her until way too late. But we should just be fighting her probably immediately after Tower. Just because I don't think there's much to worry about here, but we will see. The catch mechanics of Arceus are amazing for shiny hunting. Oh, I believe that. I think that's awesome. I really like how they were able to change it up for that game. I really like what they did. Just, it made it a new experience, which I think is kind of necessary at this point because you cannot capture, like each gen has such, like its own flavor so much, like its own style to it, its own mechanics. You can't really just capture the same magic every generation. Like some stuff really is great. Like I know that people really like the Mega Evolutions, but it's hard to capture the same magic again if you don't just keep doing the same mechanics, which I don't think they want to do. Justice for Erica. Yeah, she's always the one I forget because I mean, she's just not that much of an issue most of the time. Sometimes Pokemon don't want to fight her, but usually she's not really one you have to worry about. Okay, we can go back and grab that rare candy now because we do want all the rare candies since we had to use some. And I can teach Surf to our Squirtle. And then, I also need to teach Strength. There we go. And, I got to use Strength. My bad. There we go. Okay. So from here, we could face Sabrina. We could face Blaine. I think we just go for Blaine because we're going to want that stat boost for Sabrina. We don't really have any good advantage on her right now. So we can just go down this way. I'm going to have to get rid of some of my items here. We actually can still use a fair number of vitamins, which is nice because we can just go grab some right now. I believe we can go grab a calcium over here. Probably worth it to grab, honestly. Just because we can use them, might as well. It will mean that I have to use an extra repel in here, but I have an extra one just for that purpose. I will have to toss some items right here, but we got to do that anyway because we have all of this gibberish like Toxic and like Mega Drain that we cannot use. I mean, Toxic we can use, don't really feel it's necessary. And then we can use all these vitamins. Get buff, Lickitung. Oops. Not the bicycle. There we go. Level 45 Lickitung at 57 minutes. Not too bad. I think my previous time with Lickitung on my own, like last year or two, maybe 2 years ago, was like an hour 26. So I think we're on target to beat that. Ah! Get me out of here. Dang Raticates. Okay, get all of those items, and then we can dig out of here. Sweet. Okay, so now time for Blaine. Let's heal up real quick, just for good measure. Justice for grass gym leaders, because they all suck. Oh dear. I guess that they're never really the most threatening gym leaders, are they? All right. Let's answer all these questions correctly, because I don't really want to fight these guys. Not really necessary. I don't think we outspeed no matter what we do here. Just because Blaine's team is pretty quick. Oh wait, Tombstoner bro. Gonna drop a save. I think it's just a matter of getting set up and then getting lucky a little bit at Ninetales here. I think, honestly, maybe just one Swords Dance against Ninetales and an Earthquake. Okay, Lickitung. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Confused no more. I can then set up an extra time here at Rapidash. And I think that's kind of all we need. Oop, hello. The flinch. The flinch might be bad. The flinch was bad. The flinch was really bad. Okay. Let's go. Swords Dance again. Oh, come on, Lickitung. There's the flamethrower. There we go. Now just one hit. There we go. I still probably need the extra Swords Dance. Earthquake. Now, I don't know if we have it. Arcanine. Okay. It's using Reflect. It's failing. There it goes. There goes Blaine. I can technically use that as well. I don't think we even want fire moves, though. They're not that helpful. Now we gotta go fight Sabrina. I don't know if we're gonna want Mimic. I'll go pick it up right now in case we really need it, because there are a couple of places in the league where Mimic is pretty useful. I could probably replace Earthquake with Mimic, actually. Oh, hello. She, like, sideways walked because I clicked her funny. There we go. That was weird timing. It all works out, though. Now, let's go take on Sabrina. Over, and there. Okay. Perfect. Okay, I don't think there's anything else we can use up. Let's just go ahead and save and try this out. We're slow. Blaine sold so hard. Yeah, Blaine sometimes does that. He's not the most impressive. We just have to hope that we can get lucky here. Oop, paralysis. There we go. We're never going to outspeed her team. They're so much faster than us. We just have to survive. Ah, the crit. The crit. We have to get kind of lucky that she doesn't just go for Psychic twice. And that she doesn't go for Flash. There we go. Oh, the Psychic. Okay, we got the Body Slam, though. Hey, Veggie. Thank you so much for the $4.99. That's my wonderful wife, Veggie, who has been working behind the scenes on some of the stuff for tomorrow for the celebration stream. We just beat Sabrina as well. She's been a huge help to the channel, so thank you so much. And she loves the stickers, so that's fantastic. Thank you so much, Veggie. Okay. Now, time for Giovanni. 47, level 47 for Lickitung. I think we're going to be fine for Giovanni at that level. The mid-battle level ups don't matter nearly as much for Lickitung because we aren't banking so much on the, what do you call it, the badge boosting. It's not as required for Lickitung. Oops, I just body slammed a Rhyhorn. It's fine. There's the pop-up for this for the donation. Thank you so much again, Veggie. All right, let's try this guy. So we got good celebrating Veggie's donation. That's fantastic. Technically, these guys have low kick, which is our one real weakness so far in this run. But they're just doing nothing instead. There's the low kick. Wow, that actually hit pretty hard. That was a crit. Okay, do I actually have an item? Do I need to go heal? I need to go heal. All right, I gotta go heal. And then it's the last gym leader in the Elite Four. Honestly, not a bad time, especially with kind of a rough start at Brock. Pretty happy with how this Lickitung is doing already. Gonna easily beat my last time, I do believe. Everyone greeting Veggie in the chat, I love it. Made some good tips, so willing to splurge. That's fantastic. My wife Veggie works at a salon, so she must be having a great day, which I love to see. Okay. Took a couple of hits there, which I don't love that. Okay, the crit's actually bad in that case. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Ooh, maybe we will actually need the badge boosting here. Well, the guard spec is kind of clutch. There's the double kick. Okay, so this actually might need to, let's see, how close are we to leveling up? We're very close to leveling up. Okay, let's just go there's a guy over here with like 1 Pokemon. I guess this guy has 2. Let's just fight this guy. He has 2. This should prevent our mid-battle level up. Ooh, there's the double kick. We're gonna have to go heal again. Don't love that. We might have to be going into this Giovanni battle a little bit more prepared because I realize we can actually outspeed the Nidos. That's gonna actually be kind of important for this playthrough. Just because the double kicking is not my favorite. Are you calling me a simp over veggie? You know, it maybe it's true. Maybe it's true. Okay, let's try this again. This time we're gonna get some badge boosts, which is nice. I think instead of Dugtrio, let's just get past this Dugtrio. Oh, the crit was nuts. That crit hurts. I need to set up a little bit. If I can. Okay, perfect. It is setting up double team though. Okay, there we go. We do outspeed now. So this, oh, not a crit again. My goodness. Oh, we get the level up still right there. That's bad. And the crit double kick. All right, all right. I'll use 2 rare candies. I'll use 2 rare candies. That's what I'm learning. Okay, level 50. Let's go. We're gonna body slam. Not the sand attack. Sand attack is the worst thing I could do on the first turn. And the crit fury swipes. That's a bummer. Slash. Okay, well, we do outspeed now. We shouldn't level up in the middle. So now we just can't miss the earthquakes. As I was about to say it. We immediately miss an earthquake, of course. Come on. Lickitung! You can do it! There we go. We got the level up. It doesn't really matter because I'm just banking on Bubble Beam there. That is why I held on to Bubble Beam for so dang long. Okay. That is why we had Bubble Beam. For that Rhydon specifically. Because I don't trust myself to knock it out with Earthquake. We might actually still be able to. I probably could test that. That would mean we have Thunderbolt, because we could have Thunderbolt then. Let me pause real quick while I think on that. So if I delayed that, then if I wasn't holding on to Bubble Beam, I could maybe keep Thunderbolt. Is Thunderbolt worth it though? Is the question. This sounds a little bit strong. Here we go. I don't think Thunderbolt would help us in any battles except maybe against Cloyster. I feel like it's worth testing. It's going to add a little bit of time to this run. So I'm going to go back. I'm not going to count this as a reset. I'm going to test just using Earthquake here. It might add a little bit of time to this run. It's going to make sense against for the next run. Yeah, it's only really good against Lorelei. Yes, and Blue also has a Cloyster, but Bubble Beam hasn't really been useful in any other context if Earthquake is fine enough. So, okay, this is immediately going to be a better start than the last one. Okay, so now we Sword Stance. Sword Stance. Oop, there's the slash. Hello. Okay, and then Body Slam. We're good. And now we don't have the dropped accuracy. This is going much better than the last one. So if I just use Earthquake, Earthquake, and then Earthquake, that's going to give us some information. Yeah. Okay, so we don't need Bubble Beam. We don't need to hold on to Bubble Beam that long. Which means we could have Thunderbolt. Because Bubble Beam is useful for the early game, kind of. And I think we keep it all the way up until we get Sword Stance and Earthquake. Then I think we keep Thunderbolt specifically for Cloysters. Blue and Lorelei's Cloysters. That is an interesting change. I wonder if that's going to help us out. Doesn't Blue also have Pidgeot? He does, actually. No, he has a Fearow. Fearow, not Pidgeot. But he does have a flying type. So Thunderbolt probably is going to be helpful there. I don't think he has it at this point, though, in the end of the game. I think we just Swords Dance here because he's just going to Poison Sting, probably. We might Slash. He doesn't. We're fine. We're fine. We're mostly going to be using physical moves anyway, so I don't know how much it matters to hold on to, except for right here. We do one shot, though, so maybe it doesn't really matter. Maybe it doesn't really matter. I still think I'd rather have Thunderbolt for all of these fights than... Oh, we got poisoned. Easy blue fight, though, there. We will be a little under-leveled, I think, at the Elite Four, but we have a lot of good setup now with Swords Dance, and we have Rest in our back pocket. We actually will probably be replacing Thunderbolt with Rest for the champion fight. I thought blue led off with Pidgeot, but maybe not in yellow. No, that's red and blue. In red and blue, he starts with a Pidgeot. I'm going to grab some water real quick. Got to protect my voice so it can be good to go for tomorrow. Got the long stream tomorrow. I'm going to have probably some warm tea or something. Really got to keep my voice hydrated for tomorrow. Okay. I need to keep practicing the bike in this area because this one's a little tricky. It takes a little bit very specific timing on those turns. There we go. Okay, and then we can go right here. And then we got to follow this wall right there. Perfect. Then there we go. That's Victory Road. Sweet. So let's go ahead and use a Super Repel. Let's use Strength. We got to just push this boulder around. Oh, one more. This is the part where I don't use the bike just because it's a little bit inconsistent. So let's push that rock around there. We're only level 52. I might fight a couple of trainers at the end here, just because it might be necessary to get another couple of levels. Maybe, possibly. I have to use a Repel. I have to use Strength again. This is already shaping up to be at least a B tier, which I love that that's happening on our first try. I'm not using the bike. What am I doing? Bike. There we go. Let's see. Pokemon. Shubon Strength. There we go. Shubon, lend me your strength. How long do you think you're going to play Black and White for? I'm aiming to play it for most of the day is the goal. 6 hours maybe? It's going to be quite a long Nuzlocke. I might be returning to it for other things in the future too. It's totally a possibility. Just depending on how I feel about it. You know, how the game goes. I think that I will get an extra level right here. Where's our rare candies? How many rare candies we got? 4 rare candies. Yeah, I'm going to save. I'm going to fight an extra trainer, get 1 extra level. I think we'll try it there. Lickitung used Deep and Sloppy. That is crazy, Escanor. You are crazy for that one. Oops, I used Bubble Beam. That's crazy damage on a water type because Kingler special is bad. Kingler has terrible special. I should use Earthquake. We're fine. Tentacruel goes down anyway. There's the level up. Perfect. Easy fight. Easy peasy. Okay. And we use Strength again. I hop on the bike again, and we go. You should be able to get to gyms 4 or 5. I will be possibly trying to use some speed up to try to get through it. We're going to see how far we get. I do want to kind of give it a good run as far as like trying to get it all done in 1 week. If we need to do a second stream, I'm totally open to that too, just so we finish the game. Go get some full restores. With not the licking Pokemon. I hope everyone is good. How you doing, M. Tiberius? Hey, Cosmic, how you doing? I'm doing well. I'm having a great day playing some Pokemon. I need to swap the bicycle with this full restore here. I do have Mimic, which at this point I think just makes sense to teach in the place of Bubble Beam. because it might become necessary, and Bubble Beam is not going to be that helpful at this point. Okay. Did I save? I think I already saved. Let's do this. Think we're ready. Ready as I'll ever be. Strong. It is so strong. Okay, so I'm gonna body slam. Now just go to sleep. Perfect. Good sleepy dugong. We'd love to see that. It wakes up. Body slam right out of existence. Let's see if body slam. It does not. So right there, Thunderbolt would probably be nice for the next one. Let's see if we just get through without... Ooh, we don't quite KO the Slowbro, but it's fine. Jinx can't hit us. As long as no freeze, we're okay. I don't outspeed the Lapras. Woo! There's a crit. Okay. So I don't outspeed the Lapras with that level up. That's a little bit unfortunate. Oops, I should have body slammed. There we go. It's sleeping now. It needs to go to sleep just to make this a little bit easier. We're only set up 5 times. I just am going to go with it. We didn't get an Ice Beam there, which is nice. She uses a Super Potion. I'm going to Sword Stance because Slowbro will always... Oh, that counts as turn 1, doesn't it? Turn 2, he'll always set up. Can we win the speed tie? We do. Okay, so if we win the speed tie, Lapras goes down. Sweet, not too bad. Not too bad. Time for the hiker. Time for this crazy hiker just breaking into the Elite Four. I wonder where he came from. Hey, Cosmic, I'm glad you made it over to the horizontal. You see M-Tiberius live soloing yellow? I click. Very nice. I'm gonna Swords Dance maybe twice, just for good measure. That would probably be enough. Oop. The Earthquake does not hit Dig in Gen 1. That would have been nice there. Because the only thing I'm really worried about is really the Hitmonlee. Ooh, for that reason. And the Machamp, if he decides to actually be decent today. Nope. He does not. Goes down. No problem. Not even a reset, a Bruno. Okay. Now, I do have Mimic specifically for Agatha that I'm most worried about here. I think I will replace it with Ice Beam after this fight, though, is the thought. And then after Lance, it goes to Rest. That is the thought. I'm going to steal Substitute right here. Just for extra... Oh, no, I got confused right as I set up Substitute. That's crazy. Okay, so now I can Swords Dance and somewhat be safer here. Oh, I cannot use Earthquake on Golbat. Thanks for switching. There we go. I don't outspeed, which is kind of to be expected. I think I substitute again right here. I barely survived the substitute. Ooh, okay, I'm asleep. Oh, I woke up. Okay, stop. Stop that. I want the substitute. Oh, Arbok, you paralyzed me. I can't be put to sleep now. At least that's good. I won't move first on Gengar anyway. Just do nothing. We're good. Not even close. We're fine. Nothing happened. It was all good. Oh, dandy. Okay. No problems whatsoever. Okay, I do need Ice Beam. Where's my Ice Beam? I don't know how Lickitung learns Ice Beam, but it does indeed do that. Okay. I could possibly also steal, what do you call it? Hyper Beam. Hey, Horace, how you doing? Next, try to make gold and silver with Togepi. That would be quite the challenge. I would totally be down for that, too. Swords Dancing here is not super necessary, so I'm just going to maybe do 1 for Gyarados. I might not even need the 1. Well, I'll probably will still set up 1 Swords Dance. Then from there, oh, it doesn't quite knock out. Ooh, Ice Beam doesn't knock out after 1 Swords Dance. Body Slam is the better option for the Dragonairs, actually. That's good to know. Okay. We have learned. We've learned a lesson. Interesting. I still think that we want Ice Beam, but maybe only for Dragonite and Aerodactyl at the end. That might be the case now. We'll try this again. There's an endgame trailer with a Pokemon that I think has Sky Uppercut, then you can hit when you use a move like Fly in Black and White. Oh, that's cool. I'll keep an eye out for that. Okay, I'm going to set up just once again with Swords Dance. I think that was the right call. We get the free knockout for Gyarados there. Oh, we don't quite KO with Body Slam. Oh, that's actually nerve-wracking. So that's a roll. I don't love that. Ice Beam on Aerodactyl. Decent damage. So as long as it doesn't use anything too strong, we're fine there. Ugh, the Thunder. The Thunder hits. Okay. That is a bit of a problem. So let's try mimicking Hyper Beam. Lickitung's following sprite is cute in the Ball Chansey. Nice. Yeah, I really like the following sprites. I think it adds something to these games. Oops. I'm going to not count that against Lickitung. That was my bad. I want to try Hyper Beam. Body Slam in Gen 1 can't cause paralyze if the Pokemon is the same type. That is true. That is very true. I'm going to mimic Hyper Beam. In Gen 1 also, Hyper Beam doesn't have a recharge if it knocks out the opponent. One Swords Dance might be enough. So we can just Hyper Beam immediately again, because we're so busted now. I don't know if we knock out Aerodactyl with a single Hyper Beam. Let's do a Body Slam to test the damage. We probably do now. Ooh! Oh, we missed the Hyper Beam. Dang it. Okay. So we need one more stack of Swords Dance to KO with Hyper Beam on Aerodactyl. So this fight is going to require some luck, it looks like. Because we need 2 stacks. I need to then mimic Hyper Beam. We do outspeed after the stacks of badge boosts there. It does reset right here, which maybe is also a problem. Ooh. That was a crit, so that's why that didn't. Interesting. Interesting. What I'm gonna do, we have how many? So we have. I can use like 2 rare candies right here. 2 rare candies that will prevent the mid-battle level up. Okay. It's dangerous when Breloom has it, since your first instinct is use Fly when it's a strong flying type, and then it uses the Sky Uppercut. Yeah, like that is a really nice counter to that. Okay. I'm going to mimic again Hyper Beam. I think Hyper Beam is the way to go actually for Lance, not Ice Beam. We need 2 Swords Dances, I do believe. And then that may allow us to just Hyper Beam everything. We just cannot miss, please, and thank you. All right, Aerodactyl, no crit. We missed. Oh, we missed. I said no miss. All right, we try this again. We're learning, we're improving, we're optimizing. We missed the B tier though by, we're at 121 right now. Oops. Oh, the crit. I think this is gonna be another reset with that crit. That's really bad luck. Yep, dang it. It wasn't a Gen 1 miss. Hyper Beam is only 90% accurate, so there's always a decent chance to miss with Hyper Beam. The benefit is that it hits really hard, and it will one-shot with enough setup. We can't really set up for Ice Beam, so that is kind of our major issue there. So we need 2 Swords Dances here. Okay, we survive. We will have to take 1 hit at Aerodactyl because it will outspeed still. Oh, we missed again. That 90% accuracy hurts. We just need like 5 hits in a row. It's it. Just 5. It's 90% accuracy. Come on. Yeah, no healing, no items in battle, Abdi. That's how we're playing this today. Oops, I bumped the table. Okay, okay. We're gonna mimic. Ah! I keep doing that. Keep going too fast. I'm now experimenting a little bit with Lance, but it's okay because it's going to teach us what we need to know. Mimic. That extra screen sometimes trips me up because it comes real quick after that last dialogue. Okay, so we need one more Swords Dance. The crit again, that hurts. That hurts. Okay. We maybe still have it though if Aerodactyl just uses like Swift. Another miss! Only 2 hits in a row. Can I get more than 2 hits in a row, please? It's a 90% accurate move. It's not 90% accuracy. It's apparently 50% accuracy is what we're dealing with. I keep doing that. I'm going too fast. Gotta stop using the turbo buttons on that menu. Is anyone else shocked that Lickitung has a special attack? I mean, Lickitung is actually pretty good special for Gen 1. Ooh. Yeah, what's weird is its base stats specifically mean like show it to be a special attacker. I don't know what caught my voice there for a second. Woo. Okay. I'm not dying, I promise. Maybe. It's like 1 in 255 and a 90% chance. Yeah, they're stacking on top of each other. Just make it impossible. Okay, okay. I need to use B on that menu just so I don't accidentally use it too many times. They nerfed Hyper Beam by making it more accurate, but they made it so where you have to recharge for a turn. Yeah. Well, you're supposed to have to recharge on Hyper Beam anyway. It's just in Gen 1, it's kind of busted when you knock out a Pokemon. Accuracy is broken. Yes, it is absolutely. Okay, here we go. We're at good health. Aerodactyl. It missed a Hyper Beam. Fantastic. Now we outspeed. That's easy. Okay, so with good RNG and a decent setup on Gyarados, we can do that. I think that will be the plan. I'm going to skip Ice Beam entirely then. It just takes time to pick it up, and I don't think we're going to really get any use out of it in that case. So that actually is going to save us some time as well there. All right, level 61. Let's actually teach Rest real quick. Rest is really good for the champion battle. Okay, we're going to save again. Let's go fight Blue. This will possibly still be better than my first run a while ago, and that was with a little bit of experimenting. But we're going to do a second run in just a second to really test this thing out. All right, we outspeed now. I don't think we're ever going to outspeed. Oh, the crit. Oof. Okay, the crit is not my favorite thing. Speed to battle music and sped up button and hydration is monster. Yes. Okay, okay. The earthquake. Oh, another crit. Are you kidding me? I have to rest then. Okay. Yes, there we go. That's what I want. Fury Swipes is the preferred thing there. I don't know if I survive. I do. Once I get some badge boosts stacked up, I take much less damage, and that helps quite a bit. Oh, the crit. Oh, that was Slash. That was Slash. I thought that was a Fury Swipes. I was about to say, oh no, we're in trouble. We're not. We're fine. Perfect. Now, can we survive against the Alakazam? Ooh, the Kinesis. At least it used Recover second turn. Can I just knock this thing out one shot? I can. I will outspeed Magneton. Perfect. And then Cloyster, huh? The dog is sneezing now underneath the table. Did I miss? Oh, because of Kinesis. We got the paralysis at least. Attack fell. That shouldn't be that big of a deal. We're so stacked up. Ah, the Fire Spin. Fire Spin is bad. Oh, we don't outspeed even at full stacks? That's sad. Dang it. We don't outspeed the Flareon? That's no good. Do you guys hear this? The dog sneeze on mic? The only good ice type in Gen 1 is only Articuno. I think Lapras is good too. Yeah, I agree with that. All right, we're gonna set up again. We're still good. We're still alive out here. Earthquake does nothing once we have a couple of stacks. Our defense is actually pretty good on Lickitung. I'm just gonna go for it because the crit slash actually does still do some decent damage. Not Kinesis. Kinesis is not what I want to see there. That immediately makes us have a lot more issues. So we don't KO. Oops. Hello. We missed again. Oh, not Clamp. Oh, and the crit on Aurora Beam. Dang it. Is it possibly worth... I'm not trying to figure out what to do here. Because I kind of want Thunderbolt still, I guess, for... maybe just an initial level. Like two more levels, we would be fine against that Cloyster. That might be the answer. Okay, hello. Let's heal up again. Yeah, Fury Swipes is great. That or Poison Sting. Please and thank you. Perfect. We wake up. Slash hurts a little bit. We are fully set up. Let's go. Oh, a crit. Dang it. I gotta rest again. I hope you win. It'll be so epic. I'm so ready to beat this chump. Oh my gosh. Then we can actually start another one here. Another crit! That's wild. Because I'm ready to start a new one where we've learned all this and we can actually maybe even beat an hour 20. That's what I'm planning. I'm not liking that it takes a little bit of RNG at these last two battles. That is not optimal. However, we got real lucky there. Love to see that. Ooh, Psychic. Oh, that did nothing. We're fine. We're fine. Once we're fully set up, we actually can take that. No problem. All right, so Cloyster, you stay alive. You get paralyzed. Full restore. Okay. Oh, paralyzed again. That means I get a free knockout right there. Okay, cool. Oh, because we get the level up right there. That's why we don't outspeed. Okay. That's actually bad news bears. $10 on you winning this time. I hope so, Abdi. I hope so. This thing requires a little bit of luck right here. Just because we are a little bit stuck at that Flareon. Just because of the timing of the level up. And we're just not quite fast enough without it. Okay, the slash and the earthquake is a little bit brutal. That's like really annoying, Sand Slash. I want to be at decent health. Just go for like Poison Sting for a little bit. Okay, I mean, that's good enough. That's good enough. Psychic, we should tank fine. Oh, the special drop. That's bad. I mean, that will let us one-shot Cloyster. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't. Interesting. Okay. So, what I've learned, I'm going to train a little bit in Silph. I think we train a little bit in Silph so that we don't have to use as many rare candies back then. Oops, hello. And then we can actually use... That's a little bit close. We can use them a little bit later and we'll be a higher level. That's what we're learning today. We need those rare candies, just a couple more rare candies at the end. We would be just fine. Oopsies. Ouch. Is it dead or bones? Same here. I was busy. You couldn't make it for the entire stream. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here for the finale of this one. And I think we're going to have a really good run on the next one. That's wild. Okay, we're alive. We made it. We're resting. We're fully set up. The slash is the worst thing it can do. Stop doing that. It doesn't know what to do besides like just kind of randomly selecting moves. So we just have to get lucky that it does Fury Swipes or Poison Sting a couple times. There we go. And that allows us to get to Flareon. It just requires a miss from that flare. Oh, not a crit. I don't want to give up on this run, but it's going to be much better on the second one. If Gary kept Razor Leaf on Venusaur, it would have been broken in Gen 1. Razor Leaf is pretty dang good since it auto crits. Perfect. The Fury Swipes is what we want to see. Perfect. Just keep doing that. That's not quite as good, but that, you know what? That's fine. It's fine enough. We can tank anything except a crit, and the Kinesis failed. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Magneton, take this Earthquake. That's probably overkill, but that's fine. Oh, not the Clamp. Not the Clamp. I think actually rest here. Because I could rest here. It just misses a Clamp. Cool. Then I wake up while it's clamping, and then I can knock it out. That maybe makes us survive. Oh, Reflect. It doesn't... It must not be trying to knock us out. There we go. Perfect. 133.08 with 26 resets. Kind of brutal. 20% chance to crit on Alakazam. Yeah. That's a decent chance to crit in Gen 1. But there we go. We got it. Lickitung at level 62. Looks like it's going to be a 4-hour, 35-minute game time. Perfect. Well, not perfect. Good enough for the first run. We learned a ton, though. We learned a ton. A little bit more training in Silph. We don't need to hang on to Bubble Beam. There's no reason to do that. Instead, Thunderbolt's actually a little bit better. And then we could actually replace... We could not quite replace Earthquake with Mimic because we need it for Agatha. We do indeed need it for Agatha. But let's do this again. So 133.08. Let's just pop up the tier list real quick. See what that puts us for this one. So that would put us just behind Ammonite on this first one. But I know for a fact we experimented a little bit and we found out some things. We're going to run it a lot faster this time. Rest on Cloister seems good. I think that's going to be the plan. That solves a lot of that issue too. I think if we just train up for like 2 levels in Silph, and then we have those 2 extra rare candies at the end, we're going to be fine. We're going to be just fine that way. But I want to make it to the B tier. So let's do it again. Let's get under 1 hour and 20. All right. Let's reset the timer. Decrease our reset counter all the way back to 0 so I can keep track of that. And then got to reset the save data. We're going to clear the save data. There we go. And now that's going to start us back from the top. No save and no nothing. Fresh game. That's up, select, and B, by the way. On a regular copy of Pokemon Yellow will actually let you reset the save, which is really cool. I didn't know about that until I started doing these type of challenges. All right. A little bit darker again. I'm going to open up this window and be managing the sunlight, which is quite the thing on stream when you start streaming in the evenings. How are you picking the order of these speedruns? Just based on what interests you? I have actually a random wheel at the end that picks a random Pokemon to run it. I have a whole selection of stuff on that wheel, from stuff that's going to be really, really good, like maybe sub-hour times, to stuff that might be like 2-hour times. So, like, it'll be a good spread. Sandslash would be a really nice one to try, honestly. Alrighty, ready? We're going to start a new run. Here we go. Now we're going to be speeding. Put my name in there. Blue. Perfect. One time my cat caught a mouse and the mouse was like bit his lip and wouldn't let go, just dangling there. Oh my gosh. See, our cat is just an inside cat, so she never goes adventuring for that kind of thing. But our dogs, if they ever find a mouse like out in the backyard, I have to like intervene quickly because they will immediately turn it into a plaything, and it is disgusting. All right, we can get our Lickitung. We're not going to nickname anything on this run, just so we can maximize our speed, so we can give this thing a good ranking. Let's set all of the stats to optimal DV values so that we can give this thing an honest to goodness try. Why did that do something funny there? Oh, that's why. There we go. Okay. Let's go. Our Lickitung with optimal stats. Give it the best dang shot it can. We can technically lose this battle if we're really unlucky, but it's a pretty safe fight overall. We got our Lickitung buddy. All right, let's go. So we need level 13 for Brock. So I will be knocking out a couple of extra wild encounters along the way, just whenever we see one like this. Okay, that's not great that used that. Let's actually run. That one is gonna give us some trouble. I hate Sand Attack in Gen 1. It's so brutal. The dropped accuracy is no fun. All right, we need level 13. I don't want to face Jolteon. We've already seen the speed is the main problem with Lickitung, because otherwise it actually can hit pretty dang hard. It has great coverage. So like, doesn't really come into play that much. It's just, it's so slow. A base 30 speed is really, really bad. We zooming now. We are zooming. Excuse me, sir. Oh, I need to go heal and get some items before we go to the forest. Got to keep all of that straight. Okay, bye. We need a Pokeball. We need 8 potions. We need those antidotes, and we need a paralyzed heal. These are just for emergencies. I can sell them a little bit later when we don't need them anymore. I will heal up too, because we're about to do a bunch of battles. And I think that we can make it through without having to heal, hopefully, afterward. Let's freaking go. Drop a save. We fight. Can it learn a lot of special TMs? It can, actually. It learns a great number of special moves like Thunderbolt, Bubble Beam, Ice Beam. It's really good. It doesn't get Psychic, which would really help it. But otherwise, it's really got good coverage. With Sword Stance, too, it gets really strong. Like, it's awesome. Genuinely not a bad Pokemon at all. Like, on the surface, like, its stats look bad. Its learn set, like, by level up, is also really rough. Like, outside of Stomp here that we learn, basically nothing else by level up is going to be useful. Second run, yes. This is the second run of the day. We're really aiming for some good times now. I'm getting to level 13 before Brock. And then we are going to be off to the races. I probably should save the training for after. We do need to catch a Pidgey, though, as well. I technically could Blackout train. I don't think we need enough training to make it worth fully Blackout training. I think we just go for it. We just send it, and then we train a little bit on extra Pokemon here in the forest. I think that's just the best way to go. I will run from the Caterpie. Oops, I went to go over there to fight him instead of him coming to me. But you know what? That's fine. I'm going to wrap this Caterpie just because I can. And then we can stomp this Metapod to get it out of the way as quickly as possible. And wrap it, I guess, too. Okay, there we go. Got us level 10. Lovely. Good stuff. Got to save a little bit of wrap for this last Caterpie. Probably. And to catch the Pidgey as well. The overworld sprite for Lickitung is well made. Thank you, Dead Bones. I made it myself, so that's very kind of you to say so. There's the Pidgey. Okay, we're going to wrap. That might be enough, actually. Ah, it broke out. That's bad. I should have let it hit one more time. Dang it. That sucks. I got to buy another Pokeball then. We are only level 11, so I need some extra training anyway. But dang, that sucks. That was bad luck. I should have let it hit one more time. Frustrating. Let's go get another Pokeball. It needs to be below, I believe, like 45% health or so to be a perfect catch. Naruto, how you doing? Got Naruto in the chat. Your cats are indoors now. On the way back, he was with my mom. You have his 2 younger siblings. That's awesome. Very cool, Chuan. Let's go train up a little bit and catch another Pidgey. There we go. There's our replacement Pidgey. Oh, there's the crit. Perfect. Perfect. Now a Pokeball. And we can just zip through there. We got to get moving. We need our level up as soon as possible. So we beat the Light Years trainer. That means we're close to 12. Perfect. So we need to see one more level. And then Brock is doable. It makes his fight possible. At level 10, 11, it just was too tough. It was just too hard. I guess he is a rock hard trainer, so it makes sense. But we don't have good type matchup. Supersonic really makes it actually work. Otherwise, it's just not a very good fight. Oh yeah, Chuman was talking about Pokemon Prism the other day. I really wanted to give that a shot too. That might be coming up on the channel for a future run. I do believe. I think it'd be a good time. I keep talking to Lickitung. I don't mean to do that. Okay, we just need one more level. Come on, Lickitung, you can do it. It's got a new story and regions up to Gen 4 Pokemon at least. That's really cool. I like the games that add more generations of Pokemon. I think it's just always a fun time. Are you guys hearing your mom come home? The dog's immediately sat up. I think my wife just got home from work. So I'm going to let them out here. Pause the timer real quick. All right, guys, you want to go? All right. The pups are off to go greet their mom. All right. Okay, we're at level 13. Let's go fight Brock. Let's heal up. Get ready. Get going. Cry, Chop, and Bite are normal type in Gen 1. They are some of the moves that got new typings as new generations came out. Is Lick a ghost move? Yes, it is. Which is... I didn't give it to it. To Lickitung specifically because it doesn't seem super useful. Plus, all of these runs for this type of format are going to be just the vanilla yellow outside of swapping the starter, just so we can get a really honest look at what the Pokemon looked like in Gen 1. Oh, okay, we missed a wrap. We got one tackle. But if we can get Supersonic working for us here, that can help here. Oh, bind. I don't like bind. Don't do that, Onyx. Okay, stay confused. Take some damage. Yes, hit yourself in confusion. Perfect. Confused no more. Okay. Stop with the binding. Stop with the binding. Bide. That works for me. That works for me indeed. Hurt itself in confusion. Perfect. Bind. Okay, stop. Stop with the bind. We almost have this fight. Oh, no. We still got one reset. That's so tough. That's so tough. This battle is so long that really is unfortunate. I'm just going to go straight into wrap this time. Just because the extra turn setting up confusion. Okay, maybe it was worth it. Because as long as we just hit wrap over and over, nothing Geodude can do anyway. So the setting up confusion isn't really necessary, plus it's really inaccurate, and then it's only a 50-50 chance for him to actually still miss. But there we go. And then we can set up Supersonic on Onyx until it hits itself while biting. There we go, perfect. Just keep smacking yourself, Onyx. Get confused again. Did that miss? Oh, it failed. Come on. There we go. Now, whatever was stuck in my throat earlier really messed up my throat. Okay. There we go. We're back. When I was a kid, I thought to myself, what animal is Lickitung based on? That's a great question. Got unleashed energy and mist. So it's not confused anymore. Okay, stop it. Uh-oh. Ah, another reset. Okay, you know what? I am calling an audible. I'm calling an audible. That was a really rough start. I don't want to do Lickitung that way. Let's honestly give this another shot from the top. That was really, really rough. I think it deserves a better start than that. Let's start this out again from the top. Give it a bit of a fresh start here. That was kind of a false start because that was some really bad luck at Brock. And then I forgot. I didn't catch the Pidgey. It was all a mess. Lickitung deserves better for its second run. Let's start from the top. That was like early enough that I don't feel bad. Yeah, run 2.5, exactly. That was early enough that I was like, I just want to reset this if we can maybe get a whole lot better, because that will shave off multiple minutes if we can solve those two problems. Okay, let's pause it. Let's set these DBs one more time. Oop. Okay. There we go. Lickitung deserves its best shot it can do for these games. There we go. We got through that fight. Level 6, and we are off to the races. All right, I can do some better routing here. We can knock out this Rattata for extra experience along the way. Just overall a better start. I really want to get Lickitung into that B tier, if not like toward the top of the B tier, because I honestly think it could do it. Honestly, I think we got a shot. That already shaved off 20 seconds just in the beginning here from better routing. Lickitung without the patterns on his body looks dumb. Yeah. Lickitung is definitely like helped out quite a bit design-wise from those little details, because otherwise he's just a pink blob. Okay, Wrap does not very much damage, but there we go. The crit helps. We are getting a lot of encounters, but you know what? That's actually fine because we're going to need some training anyway. We might as well take advantage of those. As I won't go over the ledge again, let's heal up, buy some items so I don't have to backtrack. And this time I'm going to pay attention to the Pidgey health a little bit better. 8 potions again. I'm going to get 3 antidotes this time just for funsies. Just for funsies. See if that gives us better luck. Got the creepy music going on now. Let's freaking go. I ran into a Pidgey. That's not the end of the world. Except the sand attack. Oh, the crit is huge though. Come on, there we go. Well, I could have caught that Pidgey. I should have thought about that. Potion. Let's potion up. We'll see some more Pidgeys for sure. This is the only battle I'm actually really worried about before I hit level... Oh, I guess I have level 7 now. Because of the extra training. So I'm not as worried about these battles. Ooh, the double growl, though. It's not my favorite thing. There we go. Perfect. Perfectly done, Lickitung. Perfectly done. Okay, here is our... Oh, that's a level 8 Pidgey. I might knock this... I might have to run from this... Uh-oh. Woo! I had to run from that Pidgey. That was a mean Pidgey. Level 8 Pidgey. The tiny details in Pokemon design do count. Yeah, they're very important, honestly, to how a Pokemon feels. Level 8. There we go. That's going to help our damage significantly. There we go. Nice. Now we got upbeat music. I think I'm going to have to use Wrap. Okay. Did we just miss like 2 wraps in a row there? That's unfortunate, but that's okay. We get through. We're going to make do with Wrap because I don't have very many stomps left. I might have to skip the... I'm going to skip that potion just for speed's sake too. I'm going to skip this guy and then come back for him. I think I still need a Pidgey. Oop, hello. Okay, perfect. Now we can Pokeball. There we go. We got our Pidgey. I just need to beat this guy at the end. At this point. I'm getting a little low on wraps. I'm actually gonna skip that. Because I do want to be able to beat this Caterpie. And then I'm gonna have to come back and train anyway. Okay, there we go. I bet if we head to Lavender Town, we'll hear the Pallet Town theme instead. That would be a funny change up, wouldn't it? There we go. Level 10. Perfect. Perfect. Well, we got so many level 8 Pidgeys, but we got them when we can't even knock them out for good experience. What a bummer. All right, I'm going to fight this Light Years trainer while I'm here. Then we can go back to the forest and train up. Ooh, that was big damage. This Sandshrew can only scratch us, which is actually not too bad, because Sand Attack is a much worse move that it gets later on. Sweet. Okay, so let's heal up. That was kind of maybe unnecessary, but I might need the PP2 train up. We go back 5 minutes in. Now we train. We go beat that other trainer, and we'll be ready for Brock. Yum. We zoom in. I love the idea of a tiny Pidgey flying around a human. That is really cute. Honestly, Pidgey's a really iconic design despite kind of just being a bird. It's kind of the best version of that type of just bird Pokemon design, I think. Just the scruffiness of it just makes it kind of adorable. Okay, level 12. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Now we just head back to Pewter. Probably by the time we leave the forest, we're going to be level 13. That's the plan. Let's see how it works out. Then we can get to Brock about 3 minutes earlier than the last attempt because we kept losing to him. But let's see if that helps out at all. Whatever happens at Brock this time, it is what it is. This is the last attempt. We don't get any more retries, any more redos. Come on, give us level 13. It's got to be close. Do. Just Gen 3 music is very nice. Just groove into the music. Oh, gotta use rap now. There's level 13. Perfect. Sweet. Okay, so we're about 2.5 minutes earlier to Brock now than we were before after those 2 losses. Hopefully we don't lose 2 minutes again losing to Brock. But training up at this point is gonna take longer and longer. It's really not worth if we can just win right now. Okay. We got the confusion. It hit itself. That's actually huge for speed. That really makes us go much faster. Okay, it's not confused anymore, but we're just gonna speed through the rest of his health bar. Ah, he hits us again. Don't miss rap, Lickitung. You can do it. Okay, now we need to confuse this Onix. Nice, okay. Ooh, okay, the bide is not very nice. Hitting into the bide is one of the problems with being slow. There's really no way to avoid it. Oh, but if he hits himself a bunch of times, we are absolutely dandy right there. Look at that. First attempt on Brock this time. We finished that battle a minute earlier than we were sitting the last time because we didn't lose to him. That makes a huge difference. That might be the difference of being able to beat like maybe Jolteon's time. That'd be really cool if we can do that. I'm going to drop a save though, just because I don't want to have to redo that if we lose anywhere else. Okay, now we just stomp. Just get stomped. Zoom. We zooming. So now I'm still going to teach Bubble Beam early on. I just think it's going to be nice to have for the first little while when we don't really have anything else. It's great coverage. It's good for the self-destructing hiker and all that stuff. But I I think later on, we're just going to keep Thunderbolt instead of hanging on to Bubble Beam. I just think it makes more sense with how that last playthrough went, with Cloyster kind of being the main issue. We could also rest at Cloyster at the champion battle like we did before. Might be kind of necessary because I might have to give up Thunderbolt for Mimic at Agatha. It may be necessary. Okay. We are off to Mount Moon. Get a heal real quick. We can pick up What's a Gun. It seems like this whole early game was pretty smooth, so I won't do any additional training. I didn't really need Bide either, so I'm not even going to learn Bide at this point. I'm just going to hang on to Supersonic just because I can. There's the card update. I could have knocked him out. That would have actually been good experience. Oh, well. If you can knock out the Pokemon, like, here we go. If you can knock out the Pokemon in a single attack, it's about the same time for the actual animations, and you get a little experience in exchange. Hey, Pop-Tart Snake, how you doing? This might be the run, guys. This might be the run. This might be the run that Lickitung can actually get to the top of the B tier, at least. I'd be so happy for that. We are speeding now. I'm going the maximum velocity. Zubats, get out of my way. Don't you understand? We're on a mission. Gotta get this Lickitung to the end of the game. Hi, Paris. How you doing? Oh my gosh, these encounters. Get out of my way. Oh, I didn't mean to fight him. I went an extra step. But you know what? We're gonna make it work. Actually, that was totally fine. Didn't even take a single point of damage. We will teach Mega Punch right now. In place of Wrap. Thank you so much. Lord, for subscribing. Did I get that right? Thank you for subscribing. That's fantastic of you. He'd be right there. And then we can fight this hiker over here for a little bit of experience. Silly guy better be B tier. I am hoping so. I am hoping so. Let's knock the Sandshrew out too. Oh, wow. Ah! All right, Sandshrew. Fine, you win. I'm okay with trying another challenge mode while White 2 Hardcore Nuzlocke Deathless and got a shiny Riolu while grinding. That is... So, Hardcore Nuzlocke Deathless, that's very impressive. Very impressive work. Nyom, nyom. Get out of my way, Zubats. Don't you understand? Look at this guy. He's running. He's doing his best. All right, Mega Punch. Don't fail me now. Ah, I was disabled immediately. All right, we're going for Stomp again. Disabled no more. We're fine. Doesn't even matter. Level 18. Let's freaking go. Hi, Lickitung. How you doing? Okay. Ah, so many encounters in this one. There's always things like that that are going to get in your way. So far, best run was about 7 deaths, so I'm getting close. Nice. I'm very curious how mine's going to go, because I am not going to have any knowledge of Black version when going into it on Saturday. But I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm hoping for the best. I guess tomorrow, not on Saturday, tomorrow. I can show off some of the stuff for the giveaway tomorrow as well on stream at the beginning of the hour, and I have the links in the description to participate in that. All set up, ready to go. I got my overlay set up for... Oop, hello. He's hopping. He's a hoppy boy. I have my overlay all set up for Gen 5 as well, which is nice. We might have to go through a little bit of work on stream, because since I'm going in blind into the playthrough, I don't exactly know how the overlay is going to work as far as like if there's any problems with it, but we're just hoping for the best. Woo, no Sand Attack. Love to see Sand Attack fail. That's good for us. Oh, that Sand Attack didn't though. There we go, we're fine. Absolutely fine. 14 minutes for blue. I think we were at 19-ish last time. So we've just shaved off 5 minutes already in the playthrough. That feels nice. That is a huge improvement. Let's go, Lickitung. But right now I'm getting very bad encounters. 2 months could have been better Intimidate. Got an Intimidate, there could be worse ability. There are worse abilities. Trying to read while playing is crazy. if you got 2 months with Intimidate, it's kind of nice to be able to switch between the two. You can quickly get Intimidate set up. But there absolutely are better and worse abilities. So maybe that's not too bad. The Huskies started barking. There must be somebody outside. Saw somebody through the window. He likes to sometimes just sit at the top of the stairs and watch out the front window. Just to be able to survey the area. It's very cute. Just got set up my flashcards for my SP for my camping trip next week. Nice. I loved the Game Boy SP. I was so happy to have a backlight, and the whole like compact nature of it was great for road trips. And bork, bork, bork. He's borking out there. Sadly, they got pickup and flash fire. Oh yeah, pickup's not too bad though. Honestly. Okay, Mega Punch. Why even think about it? Mega Punching. Ah! That's why we think about it. Sometimes we miss with Mega Punch. But you know what? That's fine. Ah! Don't release him! That's rude. I didn't mean to say no. I'm sorry. Don't release him. He's just a little guy. Not the Charmander. Playing Crystal Clear on hardware is so nice. Oh, I bet. Like, it's got to be so cool. Crystal Clear is such a nice ROM hack. Like, honestly, I would love to play it on a physical copy as well. Just because it is genuinely, I think, at least for me. Oops, hello, we got an extra train right here. Not the end of the world. But to me, like, it's honestly one of the best ROM hacks I've ever seen. It's fantastic. Just the quality of life stuff they did with it. Yellow Legacy was also pretty up there, but I have to say I really enjoyed Crystal Clear. I think I need to play Yellow Legacy a little bit more to get an honest like review of it. Because I already did a review on the channel of one playthrough. I think if I tried a few more playthroughs, maybe of solo runs too, really get it, like the feeling for it, maybe I would like it more. Because I like it. It's not bad. Yellow Legacy is a great ROM hack for what it is. I'm just so used to base Yellow that it feels strange at times. And the one lost pickup when evolving. Aw, man. And what's my Husky's name? His name is Bandit. And he is about 6 years old. He's a Husky mix. So he's what people call a Pomsky. Husky and Pomeranian mix. And that makes him basically a small Husky. He looks basically just like a Husky, just little. Not that little. He's like 36 pounds. I said no to Bill too. Oops. That's fine. We're still going to help out Bill. Do, 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 do. Not bad at all. 17 minutes for Lickitung so far. Much better Brock split as well. Heal up, and then time for Misty. Now it has Sand Rush. Ah, that one's tough, right? Because that's where you gain speed in sandstorms. Not the greatest for teams that you're not using Sandstorm on. Oh, we're good. Drop another save. Let's go. Crystal Clear is for sure the definitive Gen 2 hack for me. Yellow Legacy, I tried Nuzlocke and got totally destroyed by Vermilion? Really? I believe it, because it's definitely a tough... Oop, I should have used Stomp on the second one. I should have used Stomp. The accuracy. Going for the big hits here. Because I need to... Oop, Bubble Beam. I said you shouldn't do that, Misty. I need to not use Bubble Beam. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Let me through. Excuse me. Pardon me. I will teach Bubble Beam real quick. In place of Water Gun, just so we can hang on to that for the time being. And then we will get rid of that once we get Earthquake. But that'll be in a while. And Pomskys are awesome. Yes, Chuman, they really are. He's our only one that is a Pomsky, but he has absolutely been, you know, my boy all since he was a puppy. We got him pretty young, so he's been my buddy for a long time. So most of my early game team is getting benched. That's totally fair. In Nuzlocke, it's all about the strategy. If you need to bench somebody, it's for the greater good. Because if they die in battle, it's just so sad. Oop, gotta get the full restore. And we are off to Vermilion. 19 minutes, not too shabby, Lickitung. Hello, Pidgeotto. Please let me out of here. Oh, excuse me. Please let me out of here. Okay. Can we stomp these Pidgeys out of the way? Perfect. Better accuracy. If we can one shot, we don't need to overkill with Mega Punch. This Raticate might survive. Ooh, Hyper Fang. We're good. We are a little bit bruised, but we are okay. So we did actually really need a rest the last time, so I will still pick that up. So I will go to the bottom floor again. I already got the other ether, so I'm only going to pick up, oops, this max potion. I'll skip the ether. I'll go for a rest. Let's actually potion up, because last time this was a little bit close. Hey, Isaiah, thank you for the number 1. I hope you guys are having a good stream so far, because this is going to be a much better result, I think, for Lickitung, based on how we are looking so far. 20 minutes on the SSN prepping for Surge is pretty darn good. I'm not really worried about the blue fight here. I think it was pretty fine last time, especially since we get Body Slam right here. Okay, stomped out of the way. He got stomped. Immediately teach Body Slam, because we really want that. And we can put that in place of Mega Punch. Big improvement there. And then we can switch our order of moves in just a moment. Let's fight this guy. Get our moves situated for blue. There we go. Body Slam now just destroys with that stab bonus. Good damage. Only 55 base attack on Lickitung, and it still is that good. That's good enough. Close enough to full with Body Slam. We should be fine. It's been fun for sure. I just started Crystal Clear on my SP and picked Tyrogue for a starter. Don't know what to name him. I named mine Tackle because it's the only move he learns. Oops. That actually is not bad damage from Body Slam. Tyrogue only learns Tackle through level up. He might learn other things in Crystal Clear. That'd be nice if he did. But very limited moveset until level 20. At which point then you can really get something rocking and rolling, because the Hitmons are really fun. All right. Now we are off to Surge. He was just a 2-shot with Body Slam last time. I think we're at the same level, so it should be about the same. Let's teach Dig to our Charmander, and then also Cut to Charmander. I believe that Lickitung can also learn Cut, from what I saw right there. That's really interesting. Its tongue is just that sharp. I probably do want to use this potion here, just for good measure. And then we go. I'll name him Tack. Oh, that's a good one too. Very nice. Missed the Mega Punch. Oh, he survived. We're good. All good. And Surge lies right there. He says that it ups your speed. It actually ups defense, just because of a mistake in the code. I'm gonna replace Stomp. Stomp wasn't really that useful at this point in the game. There we go. Lickitung is just going crazy over that Clefairy down there. He has a crush on the Clefairy, just 2 pink little fluff balls. Off to Cerulean, we gotta go. We gotta move. We got to move. Okay, let's heal up, get our bike. What ROM emulator do I use? I actually use different ones depending on the games. This is running out of RetroArch, and it's pretty good overall. There are some things that are not, I don't know if it's to my PC or to RetroArch, that it runs a little bit buggy at times. Like it was kind of chugging a little bit just a second there. Don't know if that's RetroArch. It has a ton of features though. So honestly, it's a really good one for creating, because it has so many things you can do with it with RetroArch. I also use BizHawk for Gen 3. And Desmume, I don't know how to pronounce that one, is what I have set up for tomorrow's stream for Gen 5. So yeah. Oh, Tyrogue starts with a black belt and has different moves. I gotta read those moves here in a sec once we get in battle again. And I'm not navigating overworld, because I'm very curious. I didn't start with a Tyrogue, so I actually don't know what they did to Tyrogue for that one. Mind Reader, High Jump Kick, Mach Punch, and Rapid Spin. Oh, that's totally different. That's a totally different experience. Thunderbolt. Crit. Nice. You're speeding now. We're going. 24 minutes getting through Rock Tunnel. Let's freaking go, Lickitung. Nyom, nyom. I love that they made Tyrogue actually not just absolutely terrible, because he really is not good at all in base Gen 2. And that's really sad. Okay, there we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Gotta get the exact lines to follow. I don't really need to save. That was from the last time. I usually save before him, but really not necessary with Lickitung. Desmume is usually what I use on PC, and Android Drastic is really good. Nice. That's a good another recommendation from Chumon for emulators. Should use the repel anyway. Oh, I got off the bike. There we go. Got it. 15 attack DVs too? That's awesome. That's perfect. That means you're probably going to get a Hitmonlee when it evolves. Unless you choose in Crystal Clear, which I don't think it does. I think it works the same as it normally does from my experience playing. Sweet. There we go. Now we body slam twice. Oh, no, we don't. I actually have to not body slam now. We have to bubble beam. Oh, not the burn. That's a bummer. That stings. Okay. We are off to Celadon. 3, 4. Right about here is the elixir. Nugget is right up there. Perfect. Now the Pomsky is demanding to go back in the bedroom, because now he has announced his presence. Michael, thank you for subscribing. He's a bit of an old fogey, and when he wants to take his nap, he wants to go into the bedroom and go either on the bed or in the closet and take a proper nap, which is hilarious. Okay, body slam. It works out well because he started with Lee's signature move. Yeah, with jump kicking. Interestingly, that means you could get jump kick on like a Hitmonchan, which is normally not accessible, right? Let's just go. I think we were fine just skipping all of the like other items here. Honestly, it was good enough. I don't want to take the extra time in the rocket hideout if I don't have to. Oops. Oh wait, I do need to talk to this guy. We can sell that. We can sell... What else can we sell? Not much of anything else. Where's my nuggets? There's my nuggets. Maybe also some of these items. Okay, now I can buy the super repels. There we go. Perfect. Now I can go get our 2 Pokédolls, because I do need Mimic. We did end up using that last time. I don't actually need Ice Beam. We're not going to even pick it up this time. I do need to, however, get a couple of... Calcium, I think, was the right call, as far as I could tell. Because our attack stat is like plenty buffed when we set up. I don't really see a need to set that up anymore. Let's go. All right, cut this, and then we can fly back to Celadon. Yeah, I didn't think of that. If you keep it on Chan, it would have it. Yeah, you would actually be able to, if Tyro could learn that, have a whole new move for Hitmonchan that you normally couldn't get, which is really cool. Nyom. Open up Saffron. And then we're off to Lavender. Noopy, thank you for subscribing. Let's see. Let's fly. I don't think I need to heal, but let's just heal anyway. Just so I'm tip-top health for the blue fight. All right, Lickitung. Gonna save here so we don't have to black out. I now know that I saved. I had to say it out loud. The mirror move is why I want Thunderbolt there, because he can't use Body Slam back to me, which is a problem if he does that. But now, easy peasy. Level 31. We don't want Slam. No, thank you. Slam is bad. Inaccurate. Not great damage. Just a weird move. Overall, a strange one. Alright, come on, Lickitung. Let's go correct another mistake we made over here. Where's my super repels? Oh, I can also just use these PP ups while I have them on body slam. Because that is our go-to move for this whole playthrough. I'm going to drop another save because this one Chandler was a little bit tricky. What am I playing on? This is on RetroArch, but it has a couple of modifications, but mostly it's just vanilla yellow. Okay, come on. No, don't hit yourself. No, Lickitung. Oh, I should be using Thunderbolt, not Bubble Beam. What am I doing? Thunderbolt. There we go. Thunderbolt. There we go. Good job, Lickitung. I'm going to skip that. I'm going to skip the HP up. I know it's optimal to skip it. I always feel bad skipping it, but it's the better thing to do. I don't think I need to save again. I'm going to save before these two. For the most challenging trainers on your first run, definitely Lance and the Champion were really tough. Also, that first Chandler in here gave me a really nasty reset that I wasn't prepared for. Because ghost types are not my favorite thing right now. Where's my max potion? There we go. Who else was really tough? Koga was actually surprisingly tough because of his status moves, since we're so slow. For the most part, it wasn't too bad until the Elite Four. Then it got tough. It got really tough. Pokédoll. There is the Pokédoll. Do I need to heal? I probably should. Let's save. I think we could do without saving, without healing if I don't want to use that full restore. Because Body Slam is going to be good here. Ooh, the Growl is rough. Growl is bad. Okay, missing the glare twice was really clutch there. Oh, no. Oh, no. I was wrong. I should have used a full restore. I should have just done it. So that was my only healing item, but I just got to do it. Ah, the ghost. Yeah, that was the first reset. Luckily, it was a quick one. Fairly quick. That Growl first turn was rough. The paralysis, not my favorite either. It was very unlucky Growl. Oh, okay, we cannot move all of a sudden. There we go. Luckily, we can heal after that because we don't have any more healing items. We can go use the Pokemon Center now. And we can go fight Erica because I totally missed her before. We can go do that now in the proper time I'm supposed to do that. And then I can go train up in Silph before we fight Blue. Okay, try to get through this as quickly as possible. There we go. And we can chop that tree. I'm actually going to drop a save here. I probably won't save before Erica. If this fight goes well, we will see. This is a much lower level than last time because I was way late to getting over here last time. Honestly, Poison Powder might kind of be the best thing here. I don't even have anything to heal it anyway, so you know what? We're just gonna go. We just go. Constrict. Constrict, okay. Oh, my speed fell, but that stacks my attack stat, actually, which is nice. The crits, there we go. Oh, the crit on Petal Dance, though. The crit on Petal Dance, dang it. All right, we gotta fight the two trainers again. That sucks. That Petal Dance crit, if it didn't, we would have been out of that battle scot-free. Okay, well, she just missed the Poison Powder that time. There we go. And she hits the Poison Powder, but you know what? I'm not that fussed about the poison. I think that's fine. The crit from Petal Dance was really the thing that was really unfortunate there. You love Lickitung. It was your first Pokemon Go Shiny? That's awesome. I love that. Oh, the Razor Leaf. Maybe I need to respect Erica a little bit more. Maybe I need to have some respect. I thought we were absolutely going to be fine. Turns out it's a little bit tougher than I thought. But we can play this a little bit smarter. Ooh, the crit was huge. Makes it so we don't have to dodge the Poison Powder twice. Sweet, we're fine. I'm going to play this a little bit differently this time. I'm going to stack up a couple of defense curls. Because right here, I can stack up. I think I level up, though, in a second. But that's going to help for both of these two. Okay, stop with the binding. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Vine Whip. So my attack is a little bit higher. Ooh, paralyzed is unfortunate. Why did it not go for Petal Dance? I don't know. That totally worked, though. Don't know what that was up to. Very weird. That did not feel like the one we were going to win, but we did. Huh. That was a weird one. Yours was Cast Form? That's very cool. Thanks for giving me the confidence to stream Pokemon. Really? Did I? That's fantastic. I love that. Hold on. Let me get moving here real quick, and then I can read the rest of that. I finally decided to give it a try and had 100 views. That's awesome, Groose. I love that. Congratulations. Yeah, I honestly was not planning on streaming Pokemon. I was planning on just making like videos and short content, but it's actually really fun, and I'm glad that you gave it a try. That's awesome. I can use that PP up right now on Body Slam just to clear that out. Honestly, the important thing for streaming anything is that you just have good vibes and that, you know, have fun doing it. Because, I mean, there will always be people that can play any game better than you can. It's just the fact of life. There's nobody that's perfect at every game on the planet. There's always going to be somebody that's so good at any single game. The important thing is that you just like what you do and that you make a good space for people to come hang out and talk about the thing that you're passionate about. Like I know that Scott's Thoughts does fantastic work, really optimized runs of Pokemon Yellow, and he inspired me to get into it. But I think my content is just different enough to stand on its own and just be a good time. You know, that's kind of the goal. Zoom. Okay, got some vitamins, got that, got surf, and we can get out of here. Let's see, let's fly over to, next up is Saffron, because we wanted to do blue first. I don't think the speed boost is going to matter that much for this fight, because we're so slow. But we do need some more levels. Let's go get Earthquake and, what do you call it? Oops, that was floor 9. We're just going to go up one more floor. Floor 10, there we go. It was because of you during the Pincer only run I joined and you welcomed me so quickly. Oh, that's cool. And your confidence while playing gave me the confidence to try despite being hard of hearing. Oh, that's fantastic. Speaking of which, my wife actually has, I think it was 2 years. She did 2 years of ASL learning in college, well, in her first couple of years of college, and then ended up doing a service mission where she was helping translate ASL, which is so inspiring to me of that. I do not speak in ASL, but she does. I don't know if she's done it much recently, so she might be a little rusty. But I love that we gave you a space to express yourself and have a good time. That's awesome. Very cool. Okay, I think I got... Oh, Carbos. I think I got everything now. I will go ahead and teach Earthquake in the place of Defense Curl. And then we can start this battle. Am I good health? Good enough, maybe? I'll just drop a save in case. Should be fine. I always have a chill time at your streams. That's awesome, Chuman. I'm glad you do. That's what the vibes are meant to be for this channel. We're just having a chill time, even though we're playing Pokemon real dang fast. It's the chillest, fastest Pokemon you've ever seen. Okay, got the protein. I'm gonna open this up. I will fight a couple of trainers right now before we have to use our rare candies. Well, it's so lovely. I aspired to learn ASL and accordion to share good times with the world. That's so nice. I love that. That's so funny. Accordion specifically, because it's so random. I think it was my dad that just sent a video of my grandpa playing accordion for some of my my nieces, so his great grandchildren, because he has played accordion all his life, and he has now, I mean, he's getting up there, so he's not as healthy as he once was, but he still can whip out the accordion and play for all the great grandkids, which is really cool. So those type of talents stick with you. So if you know, you're wanting to pick something up, it's always worth it. I say do it. Even if it's something that, you know, like I didn't think I'd be that good at this, you know, and just started picking it up on my own, practicing it, and then decided, you know what, I want to do it on YouTube because I can. I think it's going to teach me to do something to it even better, you know, and I think it has. And it's a really cool talent to be able to share. So there's a little bit of positivity, I guess. I don't know what to call it. What Pokemon is this? This is Pokemon Yellow with only a Lickitung instead of a Pikachu. Thunderbolt. The confusion. Not the confusion. Okay. Do not. Don't hit yourself. No! Stop! I don't want to be put to sleep. There we go, Lickitung. Have fun and bring fun. Absolutely. That is the goal. Have fun and bring fun. Okay, so I need to go up to floor 7, which is this one? Yes. Oh, no. This is... Wait, no. We're floor 9, 8, 9, 8, 7? This one? Yes, okay. Perfect. Woo. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and drop Bubble Beam. Because Bubble Beam at this point didn't really help us out that much. I will fight a couple of people here. This guy I know has some poison types that should be decent to deal with. I can now Swords Dance too. And boom. And Earthquake. Oh, not the Wrap. Oh no. He outspeeds and can use Wrap. No, I don't like this. No, okay, Poison Sting, that's fine. Poison me, I don't care. Just no more Wrap, please. Please. Let me be free of the Wrap. There we go. Jeez Louise. Okay, I don't have a... Oh, I do have a full restore. Woo! There we go. I don't know if this guy has the Q-Bones. Don't really want to mess with him if he does. We're probably actually over what we need to be, but I want to get to a nice level. Just barely level up to 37 or 38 if I can. Does that give us 38? Perfect. Perfect. So I can go use 2 rare candies now for blue. Let's go down to floor 3. So we can just go through here. Am I good health? Not quite. Not quite. I guess I have to use the max potion. No, I should walk back and heal. I should save the max potion for after. Okay, so now we're prepped for blue. We're good to go. I'm going to go ahead and use 2 rare candies. No Screech, please and thank you. And then we're going to save. At level 40, we were able to do this first try last time, once we were at level 40. What was your first Pokemon game? It was actually this. It was Pokemon Yellow. I started playing Pokemon Yellow on an old Game Boy that was black and white. And that's how I got introduced to the series. Okay, I don't love that we got hit by a sand attack. Thunderbolts. Ooh, okay, so it doesn't quite knock out. Okay, stop. Stop the nonsense, Cloyster. Okay, we're getting a little bit bruised. Don't love that. Please don't do anything. Okay, disable the Earthquake. That should be fine. Oh, we survived. Woohoo! So it was possible. It was not easy, but it was possible. Okay. There we go. Only last week I found out about Pokemon Revolution from the mobile. I love it. Oh, I haven't tried that. I should try that out. Oh, Groose was saying, I feel like I lost my grandpa a few years ago to a heart attack. He also gave me the ability to be kind no matter how bad people try to hurt me. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that mentality. He sounds like an incredible grandpa, honestly. Okay, so we are at an okay health, not super great. Let's give this a shot. I don't really want to go all the way back to heal if we don't have to. I think what we do here is we just Earthquake to get this Nidorino out of here because it has double kick. Okay, that gives us a level up, which is nice. I think at this point, let's just Body Slam twice. Let's get this Persian out of here too. Oh, 2 Growls. This Rhyhorn is much less of a problem. We can set up a little bit here and see if that will help us against Nidoqueen as well. Got Earthquake now for Rhyhorn and for Nidoqueen. We're okay. Not by much. We're fine. Woohoo! That was a little close. Messed up my lighting a little bit. There we go. And dig. 44 minutes. We are done with Silph. 3 resets only, which is not too bad. Headed to Koga. I think we're like 12 minutes faster right now. Hey, Meow, how you doing? Was the Game Boy Advance before the Game Boy Color? I forgot. No, Game Boy Color was before Game Boy Advance, but I played on the Game Boy before there were any other iterations. That's when I started. Okay, let's see. Drowsy. I should just be able to body slam all of these guys out of the way. Sweet. I think I'm going to have to leave and heal after getting to Koga because I don't think I have any healing items, but that is fine. Is the Lickitung sprite custom? Yes, it is. Well, the back sprite is normal. That's actually how it looks in yellow version or Gen 1 entirely. It actually looks pretty good for a back sprite for Gen 1. But the overworld sprite is custom. I don't have... Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and heal. Don't have any healing. Okay. And we can go fight Koga. This was a little bit tricky just because he uses sleep powder. I don't know if he's going to prioritize it every time. Last time he did, which was really interesting. I don't know exactly why, but he did prioritize it. But I do want to stack up my sword stances. Okay, he didn't do it the first turn, which is actually very helpful to us. Come on, wake up, Lickitung. Lickitung. No, not the special drop. I just got to go. I outspeed all of the Venonats. I don't the Venomoth, but if he doesn't go for an attack, I can knock it out. Okay, woo! Not an easy fight. Takes a lot of luck. But we did it. Nice. Okay, we are out of there. Let's heal up. Let's see. I didn't know there were more games than Red, Blue, and Yellow, so I only played those games for about 5 years. I love that. It's so interesting back in those days, like, a lot of what we knew about these games came from just word of mouth. So, like, we didn't know, like, when sequels came out, that kind of thing. It was much harder to know those things in the beginning of Pokemon. And a lot of the things we did learn was stuff that was like Mew under the truck, that old myth and things like that, that were not even true, which is just a really funny way to experience the world of Pokemon. Okay, zoop, zoop, and surf. Nice. We're off. You grew up with Pokemon Yellow. All my friends had on Game Boy Advance and DS, so this is super nostalgic. I love it. That's why I love these runs. They're so good for the nostalgia. Did I use all my... Why do I have a feeling I did use my vitamins? I had this weird feeling that I had not used those. Oop, the repel wore off. That's fine. I have an extra just for that. So we will use these vitamins. I think that they will be kind of necessary because we can still use all these guys since we're only level 44. And they are nice for the Elite Four because those battles get tough. All right, 47 minutes. We are clearing the Pokemon Mansion. Then we got Blaine, Sabrina after that. Ooh, almost ran into that guy. Oop, don't push it again. Use one more repel. And secret key, rare candy, and we are out. We outie. Okay. And we can go to Blaine. He's up next. I can heal up. I don't think I took any damage, just for good measure. I'm gonna pause real quick to get some water and to catch up with chat, because I know that you guys have been typing. Is you going to take the Elite 5 with just the Lickitung? Yep. Was it level 100? No, 61. Yeah, 61 was correct. I'm aiming for about 63 this time. I think it's going to be a little bit better. Is this a speed run? Yes, it is. It's a speed run with just a Lickitung to set the best time. I believe the last run was an hour 33? Hour 33 minutes? We're going to easily beat that this time. We're only at 48 minutes. We only got 2 gyms. Well, I guess 3 gyms. 2 gyms, Giovanni, and then Rival on Route 22, Elite 4, Champion. So we're almost there. At 48 minutes. Okay. OG Game Boy crew. I love that. My first Game Boy was yellow and packaged with Pokemon Yellow and Game Boy Color. That's awesome. Okay, let's go get this done. Pokemon quiz. These little things feel a lot better in... Oops, I'm gonna have to fight this guy. My bad. Those little question things feel a lot better in yellow than they do in red and blue. There's a lot less lag on them than there are in red and blue. So you can just immediately start walking a lot quicker, which is nice. Yep, I can't do it from that side. Okay, I don't remember if we used rare candies here. We might have. I feel like we were higher level before. Let's just give it a shot. Swords Dance. Ooh, Confuse Ray. I only wanted one. Okay. Confuse no more. Perfect. Get rid of that Ninetales. Then we can set up on the Rapidash because the confusion. Oh! I hate that. Oh no, come on. Not like this. Not like this. Okay. Let's try this again. That was a really rough takedown. So, whoop, there goes the Pomsky. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna reset that. That's not gonna work. A burn at that health. Not good. What was your Pokemon last week? Last week was Pinsir. Pomsky is going nuts. Okay, I can Swords Dance here now. Growl, that's fine. That should be enough, just two. Oh, hello. Take down, we're fine. And Arcanine down. All right. All right, I'm gonna go deal with whatever the dogs are doing out there real quick. They're borking. 1 second. Okay. I don't know if there was somebody out there or something on the sidewalk because they were ready to start howling and yippee-yowling. Okay. We're back. Good to go now. The licky percent. The licky percent run. Or licky percent. Hope y'all are having a good day. I'm having a great day. I'm having a good day. All right. They're going to probably keep barking a little bit in the background. Hopefully not too bad. Okay. And we can dig out of here, and we can get on going to Sabrina. Sabrina is the last badge that we need for Giovanni to open his gym. His fight is a little bit rougher. I guess Sabrina's was kind of tough too, just because it kind of relies a little bit on luck. Oops, weird routing, but that's fine. And here. This very much relies on luck. If we don't get hit by the hardest hitting moves, we'll be fine. But we will see how it goes. She misses Flash. Fantastic. The crit psychic. Not fantastic. Not fantastic. Okay, let's try that again. Pokemon fans are always good people and have a special bond together. Love the stream. I love that. Thank you, Tony. Okay. Failed Flash again? That's lucky. Ah, not the Kinesis. Okay, Side Wave isn't bad. Into Psychic. Special drop. Oh no, we missed. We'll recover. That's fine. Recover. Wow, that was lucky. Very lucky Sabrina fight. Very lucky Sabrina. Okay. There's definitely still a little bit of flubs in this, but not nearly as bad as the last time. As long as the league goes well. Fingers crossed. Because I think we got like 26 resets or something by the end because of the Elite Four, which was rough. We're going to be a higher level this time and a little bit more set up for success. How are we sitting on experience? Probably good enough to level up here to 47 all the way through here. Okay, I got an Earthquake. Not the single Horn Attack. Giovanni will always be public enemy number 1 for White Deck. Yeah, the Ironmon run was going so well. And then we got to Giovanni, had a Mewtwo, literally with all of the perfect, super effective moves against us. And Sleep Powder, it was insane. Such bad luck for a moveset for Mewtwo. I've never seen such bad luck before. Are my stats still like about to level up? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. We'll fight this guy then. Technically, he should be our biggest weakness. Fighting types genuinely are not that big of a problem in Gen 1. Look at that. They do not do very well in battle, unfortunately. I need to go heal, though. I don't have any healing items. Gotta run. Let's go run, Lickitung. I really like Yellow's Machoke sprite. I really like all the Yellow sprites. They really got a good upgrade for this game. Okay, right here. I'm gonna save. I think I needed to use 3 rare candies again here. I think it's where we were at. To be level 50. That seems to make sense. That's what I remember. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go. Okay. What other Pokemon are you going to do in the speed run? I'm trying to get all of the Kanto Pokemon in a tier list with this type of playthrough. That was so lucky. That was very, very lucky. I'm going to Swords Dance here. Okay, the Fury Swipes could be worse. Guard Spec, perfect. Slash does hurt. I will not outspeed. Please don't do anything crazy. That actually is fine. We're even faster now. Oh, I should have used Earthquake. It went down. There we go. And then Earthquake should KO here. Not the crit. Not the crit. No! Gen 1 crit. Yup. I don't know if you were just calling it Chromazak, but you nailed it. You nailed it. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Not too bad. I got to set up here. Screech, that's fine actually. We want the speed. Just use a Guard Spec or something. I don't love the double teams, but you know what? We're going to make it work. It does work. We're fine. Earthquake, and then we Earthquake all the way through. Just no crit this time. Please, Lickitung. There we go. The crit bypasses that setup and makes us not KO the Rhydon, which is not what we want to see. But there we go. Damn you, Giovanni, forever mortal enemy. That was like crazy that he still was an issue. Okay, I don't think this was too bad. And we have Thunderbolt for Cloyster now. We will see. Sandslash is a really good start for us right here because it doesn't have Earthquake yet. I'll just get all the way set up because Fury Swipes is not bad at all. And then Body Slam should be fine. And then Body Slam. Although right here, Thunderbolt technically is better damage, and it's great. That's awesome. What's the world record for the speed run for this one? I don't know what the one for this one is. Scott's Thoughts is probably the leader in solo running with Kanto Pokemon like this. I don't know what his time for Lickitung is. He plays by slightly different rules. I don't need to go heal. I'm fine. Oops. Maybe I should go heal if I want to train up in Victory Road. I'll go heal real quick in case we want to fight that one trainer again for experience. His Scott's Thoughts for his playthroughs, he will disable some encounters in the early routes when you don't have repels, just to make things more consistent for his playthroughs. He's a big fan of consistency. That's a lot of what he does, a lot of his like optimizing for. What am I doing? Bicycle. So a lot of his stuff is like trying to like smooth out as much of the issues with the overworld process as possible. So like Route 1, Mount Moon, there's no encounters in his official runs, and all of that. I used to not, I should use a Super Repel and Strength. I used to not set perfect DVs for Pokemon in these challenges. I just kind of came to realize that I'd rather do that so that all the Pokemon have the same DVs. I'm trying to limit how much I'm changing about the game itself. I do want it to still be vanilla yellow, but setting perfect DVs is kind of nice for just making everything the same and fair for all Pokemon, which I think is a big part of making a tier list out of these runs. As I maneuver the bike weird. Okay, let's see. Oop, oop, oop. There we go. Keep up the hustle. Thank you. About to water plants, just stopping by for the algo. Nice. Thank you, Morgan. I hope your plants are doing well. All right. But yeah, with Scott's thoughts, I know that his best runs are like 30 something minutes for his. Like it's some crazy low number. So that's what's possible when you I guess we have Thunderbolt for these guys too. That might still be better. Well, Earthquake's still better for Tentacruel. But yeah, if you set up the game to optimize all of the like wild encounters, everything, you can really make these games super fast, start to finish. But yeah, we are at 58 minutes right now, heading to the Elite Four. Our last time was an hour 33. So this one is going to be a massive improvement on that time. I think we really helped optimize this little guy to get a really good time. So we need to get an hour and under an hour and 20 for B tier. It might be able to get under an hour and 10. Let's see. We're going to see how well it can do here. I'm going to optimize my bag. I think we're exactly where we want to be. I'm just going to save again. I know I probably saved before. I always double save. Even as a kid, I would be double saving because I would just be worried that I would lose my progress. Let's see. So we want to, well, Thunderbolt once. Actually, probably still better to, there you go. Rest. Perfect. Now we just set up Swords Dance while it's snoozing. And then it fails a rest. Nice. I did get slowed, which I don't love. Come on, Lickitung. Come on, Lickitung. The dropped speed is rough. Because we will have to take a hit from Jinx. And Lapras. Okay. Not much we can do here. We survive! We survive. Okay, I thought that was over. Woo! Lickitung is not stopping that easily. Love that. Our little guy is a champ. Time for the hiker. Let's do this. Let's do it. Swords Dance. Probably just 2 again. I think that's what we did before. I outspeed now, so might as well do another one while he's underground. Earthquake. Then we just body slam our way through. Just Googled, it's 1 hour, 33 minutes, 11 seconds. Oh, in game time, huh? Yeah, the game time is crazy low. My game time is already 3.5 hours. But for this type of run specifically, Scott's Thoughts would have the best time. For his, it's probably like 50-ish minutes, I would guess. For a specifically Lickitung run in a solo run format. Which is crazy. Okay, I think we are... Oh, wait, I need Mimic. I need Mimic. We're not ready. I need Mimic. Oh, did I not get Mimic? Oh, no, I didn't get Mimic. Well, you know what? We gotta go. We don't have Mimic for Agatha, so you know what? We're just gonna Earthquake. Oh, it doesn't one-shot. It doesn't one-shot. Okay. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Perfect. Earthquake should one-shot Haunter then. Earthquake will probably not one-shot Arbok, but the Screech might do it. Nope. Okay, not the Wrap. Arbok, don't do this. Don't do this, Arbok. There we go. 56. Confuse Ray. Come on, Lickitung. Failed. Confuse no more. We didn't even need Mimic. Let's go. That's crazy. Good job, Lickitung. Good job, Lickitung. I didn't realize I didn't pick up Mimic. It doesn't even matter. Oh, but I don't have... I I don't have Mimic for Lance specifically now. But you know what? We have Thunderbolt. So you know what? What we should do. Thunderbolt to Gyarados. Oh. Okay. That still hurts. I can Swords Dance. Okay. And then Body Slam. Is that enough? That should be enough. Okay, come on. Okay, maybe I do need to set up on Gyarados. Yeah, I need to set up on Gyarados. Okay, Lance was tricky. I knew that he would be hard. Let's see. I could also... I think I used some rare candies last time. I could get up to level 60. Let's get up to level 60. Let's save. We just got to make it do with this. Set up when Lance heals properly. Rip Hyper Beam strat. I know. My bad on that one. Hyper Beam. Okay. He's recharging. He's using Leer. Excellent. That actually boosts us a lot for Thunderbolt. And Body Slam. We probably still want to go for Thunderbolt on Aerodactyl here, because it is super effective. It goes down. How does Body Slam do? Doesn't even matter. We're fine. Very nice. I think I am only level... Oh no, perfect. I'm level 63. That's exactly what I wanted too. Awesome, awesome. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, champion, let's go. We're gonna be A tier, I think. With Lickitung. I am pumped. Okay, we need to Swords Dance again. Oh, I didn't teach Rest. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to roll with it now. If we lose, I can go back and teach Rest. Oh, we survived. Holy crap. We can Earthquake. It all just comes down, I think, to the Flareon, because we're gonna KO that. We outspeed because we don't get the level up. Oh, there we go. 104.41. 104.41. That is crazy for Lickitung. That's an A tier finish. Let's go, lucky boy. Doesn't even hit, no Mimic either. That's crazy. Oh, that's so good. Lickitung really is good. It's even better than I thought. 3 hours 52 of game time. That's inside. Surprise ending? Absolutely. Watching this is very relaxing for some reason. I love that, Jim. That's insane. Hour 4 to get through the entire game with only a Lickitung. Nice. All right, let's pop up the tier list here, see where that puts us. So for the tier list, this is up to date as of last week. We have the Pinsir in there from last week. So Lickitung actually finished just behind Pinsir for another A tier Pokemon for Lickitung. Made it into the A tier. These tiers might adjust somewhat over time, just because things are going to get a little uneven. I think what we need is some bad Pokemon to even out our tier list a little bit. But that is crazy good. Hour and 4 minutes and 41 seconds. 8 resets as well. I have actually a little formula that I run to like rate the overall performance. I just keep that on my records so that I can know which Pokemon do better or worse, so that I can know which ones to come back to. 8 resets is still needs some optimization, maybe, but an hour 4 is really good for a Pokemon like Lickitung. Congrats, dude. Baller finish. Was awesome to watch. I love that. Yes, that was so good. Even better than I thought. I was aiming for maybe an hour and 12, but hour and 4, that's insane. Lickitung really, really like outpaces what you would expect. Seadra next. Seadra would be cool. But in order to decide what's next, we actually have a spin the wheel for a totally random pick. That way I can go into something just fresh. We can make up a strategy on the fly for the first playthrough, and then we can, experiment and come up with a good plan for a second run. I always figured Lickitung would be would be a lot like to have a socially awkward autistic child. It definitely is a goofy one. It's goofy and silly for sure. I can totally add Seadra for you, Chromazak, to the wheel though for future ones when we get our next week's choice here. Dratini is going to be a tough one. I think that's going to be a very difficult one. These are just randomly selected and picked by some of our members from the members community page. So if you want to get involved with these, you can become a member and do all of that. But let's go ahead and give this thing a spin and see where that puts us. Give it a nice good old spin here. See what our randomly selected Pokemon is, and it is Jinx? I think that's going to be Jinx. That lands on Jinx. The Ice and Psychic Pokemon. Two incredibly good offensive types for Gen 1. So Jinx is up next. I absolutely hate Jinx's design. I think it's the creepiest, maybe besides Mr. Mime. But in Gen 1, with the Pokemon we're going to be facing, Ice and Psychic, insanely good. Dratini can wrap Thunder Wave. It absolutely can. It is not very fast. It is a long and grueling grind. Is the next game starting now? It just came across during Lance Battle. No, that's the last one for today. I will leave the VOD up on the channel though, if you want to go back and watch any of it. There's also a full screen version for anybody that's in the vertical. There's a full screen version. All the VODs are left up, so you guys can go back and watch some of the speed runs for the previous Pokemon on the tier list if you want to check those out. Based Jinx hate. Yeah, it's gonna be very good in battle. It's gonna be very rough to have a Jinx on screen the whole game. One of the few ice types. Yeah, one of the few ice types in Gen 1, and it's really, I think, going to perform really well. I choose to think of Jinx as a genie type thing. Makes her less creepy. I like that, Chuman. When is the next game? The next game will be on next Friday. But I will be streaming tomorrow morning for the black version Nuzlocke. It's a blind Nuzlocke. I've never played Pokemon Black or White. It's going to be totally fresh. And it will be a pretty long stream throughout the day. There will also be giveaways, free gifted memberships, all of that stuff going on. It's going to be a big celebration of hitting 2K and 2.5K subscribers even on YouTube, which is fantastic. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. I'll get the upcoming card up pretty soon for that. So you guys can keep an eye out for that. 10 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow morning for the Nuzlocke. Thank you everybody that's joined today. Thank you so much, Chuman and the Jews and Zach and Morgan and everybody that stopped by, and especially everybody on the vertical side. Thank you everybody that subscribed. That is it for now. Go have a wonderful Friday evening, and I'll see you tomorrow for the celebration stream. Have a good one.